To the fans that cheer, heels for life, baby, this the part of the year.
Oh, he's for life, we gon' stomp, we gon' fight. Keep the crowd hype all day, all night. Excellent stories, the heat and the spice. Heels for life, yeah, we do it so nice.
Yo, what's going on, Heels for Life fam? It's your boy, and live from the studio here at the hashtag Heels for Life penthouse. And we got a loaded show for y'all today, man. Episode 306. And before we get this thing kicked off, let's go over the run of the mill of everything we're going to be talking about. Westside Gunn is getting kicked out of Raw? What is going on, man? The PWI women's list is also going to be coming out. I think I have an idea what Mid-South is going to put as number one on this list. What about you guys? And I want to know who you think might have got or will get snubbed on the top 10, whether due to injury or maybe getting overlooked at different things. On this part, we're not going to focus so much on what the PWI is going to put out. We want to know what you, the community, and of course, our panelists, what do they think about? We also have the BW 500. We're going to dig a little bit into that as well. We're going to be talking about AEW's brand new national title and also go into discussing the new landscape of WWE. Is it really new or is it a little bit of the same old, same old? And we also will be talking again that we've been alluding to over the past few episodes. AEW's first ever women's blood and guts. Also, Rich Holland and his future in WWE. What is going on, man? I know he got released. I know that he has some medical issues going on, and we have wrestlers that are actually pitching in to assist him. What is that to say about WWE policies and how they handle these wrestlers when they release them in their injury status? That's something to talk about, something to think about. Also, going back to the AEW side, we have Okada going to New Japan to face Tanahashi one more time. And then we also have heel news and rumors, where we're going to be talking about a rapid fire list of topics that we didn't get to talk about during the main part of the show. But the main thing I need y'all to do is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, go through and watch some of our older content. This is hashtag Heels for Wrestling Podcast, and it's time to talk some wrestling. Enforcer, go ahead and ring the bell.
Heels for life, we in the zone. Steel chairs flying, bodies hitting the dome. Pyro pop in the crowd in the rage. Wrestling's all gospel, we preach from the stage. No face turns, just healing it raw. Fighting the rules, straight breaking the law. Mike in the ring, we cutting promo. Pie going platinum, better check the logo. Heels for life, we don't play fair. Gold belts, loud chants, feel it in the air. Heels for life, the squad so mean. Black boots stomping through your TV screen. Bell rings, we calling the heat. Pie bomb takes, we slamming the beat. Tag team of truth, no kayfabe here. Loud like a pop when the champ appear.
Believers, it's a great day in I am your host, the Black and Bama Incorporated, the host with the most. It has a fucking ride. I don't know why I'm so geek tonight, but yes, I'm here for another episode of 305 hashtag Heels for Life special edition. You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn. Thanksgiving is about 2 weeks, and then Christmas is like in a month and a half. God damn, man, this year's just been flying. But anyway, I'm here. Light Skin's here. Enforcer's here. Yeah. Ziggy, thank you so much for that introduction. That was so fucking dope. Even though your service was nervous, I still enjoyed it because for some reason you was coming in and out of it. But we got the message, and I loved it. I loved it. As you were stating, during that lovely introduction, we got a lot to talk about. We are going to be talking about the West Side Gun situation. So That's going to be our main event. So we're going to, matter of fact, what we're going to do is we're going to do something a little bit different instead of like doing the, WWE news, AEW news. What we're going to do is we're going to get right into heel news and rumors. We're just going to get straight into that, get that shit out the way, and then we're going to start backtracking. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do. So Ziggy, without further ado, can you start us off with heel news and rumors?
We're breaking down the latest buzz from backstage politics, surprise returns, contract drama, and all the dirt the big companies don't want you to know about. Whether it's AEW, WWE, New Japan Pro Wrestling, or any of your favorite indie scene companies, we've got the scoops, we've got the tea, and we might even have a wrestler to even talk about this. With a little bit of fantasy booking to spice things up. Grab your belts, lace up your boots, time to hit the ropes, because it's time for heel news and rumors.
Much Ziggy for that. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it to Enforcer.
Yes,
You wanted to talk about I think there was a situation that's going on with some of these indie wrestling companies, I believe. I'm gonna give you the floor so you can kind of tell us and our viewers what is going on in the indie scene.
yes, we are right now, as of just morning that I seen it. DPW, which is based in North Carolina, is having its last show, which is an anniversary show next month on December 12th, and after that they're going on hiatus indefinitely. At the same time, which I was reading into it, found out that Prestige Wrestling also is closing their doors, which is another big name indie company. I think it's on the west side, which also is like the big three. It's West Coast Wrestling, Prestige, and DPW, which a lot of names you might know that wrestle there, like your Javon Evans, Jake Sutton. You got some big names from AEW, WWE goes there. Some indie guys like Chris Danger, all wrestle there. And we had some champions that was also in AEW, Brian Keefe, Queen Aminala, who is also the women's wrestling champion there. And it's kind of just came out of nowhere. I did not see this coming. And that got me worried, because should other big name indie companies like GCW, House of Glory, AAW, should they be Wrestle Revolver? Should they be worried? Because now it seems like it's like a slow, I guess I could say pandemic in the American scene of the indies now. The big name indies, not like your local town indie wrestling. Like, these are big names that actually travel, that goes to other states or countries. I think actually DPW's last official show is in Japan. So kind of worried. It's really hurting a lot of talent that don't go nowhere else. Like, that was their home base, was DPW. So that's one. Like I said, we need to find out if this is going to happen, or should other indie companies worry about this drop that's about to happen.
Okay. So what do you think could be the cause of this? Could this be WWE like being the ultimate villain and swallowing everybody up? Like, what do you think could be the issue? And comment section also, if you want to get into this conversation too, by all means, please do so. Also repost, share, like, comment, do what you need to do. We need the engagement. But yeah, so like, what do you think could be the cause of this?
Well, I think there's something that Light Skin said. I'll let him say it after I say what I gotta say. You could say not just WWE. You could say AEW too. You could say TNA. You could say other companies around the world that's in big name like in Japan. If the talent is there, but people they just swallowing talent up. Like basically you can't say more likely WWE because they're trying to get talent before AEW and stuff, and vice versa. But I think I'm going to pass on that license because he made more sense of what he said earlier. Because also it's not just a wrestling problem; it's a life problem that we're going through right now. So I'll pass on that license. Yeah, finish it off.
Cool.
So basically, what I had said is that we are living in times of a great economic. I don't want to say it's a depression because we're not there yet, but at the same time, a lot of us are pinching pennies, myself included. I mean, a lot of you know the situation that I'm dealing with as of right now. I've wanted to do so many things. Like us as a group, we collectively talked about going to Greensboro, North Carolina to go watch Guts live. And we had to put that on hold because of the situation that I'm in. Because how am I going to purchase a plane ticket if I'm not getting paid? And how am I going to pay my bills and go enjoy life if I'm not getting paid? There's a lot of people who are in worse situations than me. You know, there's a lot of people that want to go ahead and do some of these things, but yet can't. Now, I don't want to put it on anybody. I mean, but at the same time, we have to be smarter about who we put in charge of certain situations so that we don't have to experience this. I mean, we did warn you what was going to happen if a certain somebody got into the position of power that they did. I'm going to not speak anymore about it. I'm done talking about it because I did get some news that kind of brightens my night a little bit, and I'll talk about that later. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people are putting holes in their pocket just so they can survive. And right now, going to a wrestling show is the last thing on their minds right now. I mean, and especially when it comes to WWE, who is trying to price out fans that have grown up watching them for years and years. So,
okay, cool. Light skins, matter of fact, I'm sorry, but the spot I have to go back on you again. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened yesterday and what happened this evening with the tag team that decided to walk out on Tony Khan and Collision last night?
So, for those of you that watched AEW Collision last night, we got a tag match that involved Ty Conti, Anna Jay, and they teamed together to face the team of Hyan and Maya World. Now, this was not the original plan because what was reported was that the original plan was to have TJ face off against Nixon Newell and Miranda Alizé. Well, some things happened where they were talking about what they wanted to do for the show. They were talking about what they wanted to do, how they wanted to work their match. And apparently both Miranda and Nixon gave the old Terry response, "That doesn't work for me, brother." And walked out an hour before the show. Now,
wow.
Earlier today on X, they had been tweeting that they said that they had a lot to say. Nixon tweeted out, "Do not believe everything that you hear or read," yada, 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 after Sean Ross Sapp and everybody else had basically reported what I just talked to you guys about. They went on Twitch about an hour ago. And Nixon Newell and Miranda Alizé, and this is from Sean Ross Sapp's X account here. Nixon Newell and Miranda Alizé on their Twitch stream confirmed Fightful's report that they were at AEW Dynamite on Wednesday, but there was nothing for them on the show. They came in on Saturday for Collision, and were given a match and say they presented ideas and were informed of the short match. They decided that after the promo they did, they wouldn't benefit anyone, or that wouldn't benefit anyone. They say they told AEW that they appreciated it and that there wasn't any negativity or a harsh walkout, and spoke to everyone involved, and that they were told that they were free to leave if they wanted, which they chose to leave. So basically, they just got up on Twitch and confirmed pretty much everything that was being reported, that you didn't like the way that you were being booked, and so you left. And I made a video about this earlier on TikTok, where we all heard this story last night as it was coming out while Collision was going on, and even after Collision ended. And you're going to check social media, and there's really no engagement. Nobody's really talking about it. Nobody's giving them, hell about doing what they did. And it reminded me of something. It reminded me of the situation back in 2022 between then Sasha Banks and Naomi when they walked out. Now, I said it's the same scenario, just two completely different situations. Nixon Newell and well, let me start out with this. Sasha Banks and Naomi, established wrestlers, they left because they felt that they were brought in to enhance the tag team division, and they didn't think that was what was going on at that time. They mainly felt like they were being brought in to put over the singles women's champions rather than enhance the tag team titles. So they left. And if you remember, the reaction to them leaving was very harsh towards them. Mercedes Moné has had a, stigma about her that she hasn't been able to shake from the IWC for the last 3 years. Right or wrong?
I was about to say, can I even say the words that everybody said? That's
so,
unprofessional.
they sit up here and they say, well, she has creative control. They say that she picks and chooses when she wants to eat a pin. Yeah, this, that, and the third.
Right.
And then here you have this situation between Miranda Alizé and Nixon Newell.
Right.
I'm sorry, Nixon, you wrestled in WWE, but that is it. The stigma about you is that you haven't been able to remain healthy to show the world what you can do. You're not established. How are you? And matter of fact, when I shared that Twitch stream with you guys in the Messenger group chat,
I've seen it.
A good friend of ours, DJ Barbecue, asked a question in the chat. Here was his question. Is taking a pin in a company that you're not established in a bad thing? Asking respectfully.
What'd she say?
No response.
Was she even reading the comments?
Of course, you wasn't gonna. Yeah, you wasn't gonna get a response.
She was reading comments. She just chose not to read that one.
Yeah.
My thing is, and I said this when she first came backstage. I said, I'm glad they give you the opportunity. All you gotta do on your part is stay healthy. Because it's like you said with Mercedes Moné, aka Sasha Banks, she's still trying to wash that stigma of what people were saying when her and Naomi did that. Unfortunately, it's just her now because Naomi came back home. But the Sasha, aka Mercedes Moné, didn't come. It stayed on her like flies and shit. But this right here, the only thing we got on you next is that you changed your name and your hair's colored. Other than that, no one knows how good you really are unless they saw you overseas. Because every time we saw you over here, you got injured.
I mean, think about it. The Mae Young Classic, first year, got hurt. Came back the next year, got hurt. Came back in NXT, got hurt.
Let him cook.
Got bumped up to the main roster, eating pins, and got hurt. Was in catering. We didn't know she was still there. I'm not saying this because I like Nixon Newell. I loved her work earlier when she did all that work with WCPW and Defiant with B. Priestley in them. But again, you haven't been the only thing attached to your name is that you used to work in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing memorable that you did there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's nothing. Same thing with Miranda Alizé. Did you know Miranda Alizé was in WWE?
No,
For,
I didn't know who she was.
Exactly. Nobody knows that she was a part of WWE for a while. She was in the 2017 Mae Young Classic and was beat by Rhea Ripley in the first round. She was in the finals to determine the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion that Roxanne Perez defeated to become the first Ring of Honor Women's World Champion.
Roxy,
yeah.
Roxy, not Roxanne Perez. Roxy.
Yes.
So, again, what have you done, Miranda? And from what I hear about Miranda Alizé is that she doesn't really have the best of attitudes, and she's got an ego about herself, and I think a little bit is rubbing off on Miss Newell.
I could vouch for that. I could vouch for that personally, and I got a witness right here next to you that could back me up on that. We saw her at that convention, and she was with her nose up like we supposed to draw to her, and people was walking past her. Like first, you didn't look like how you looked on TV. You looked like you was sick, but that's not personal. That's how you look. And then when we find out who you are, you just like, you know, you kind of like Chris. It's kind of like the what's my man name? It's like the Max situation we had. It was like that. And but we like I just don't get like, yo, y'all coming here, you give you an opportunity, just like everybody else that got an opportunity. You're supposed to show off. You're supposed to show off your work.
Mm-hmm.
Then you show off your work. You show that you could be a team player. You show that you got some skills in the ring, and you can stay healthy. You know you go get that. You know you get that shine for Tony Khan. You know you go get that shine. You gonna say you're elite. You know it's gonna happen. All you gotta do is come in and do what you gotta do. That's all.
And that's another thing too. I mean, look at the people that they were supposed to face. Anna Jay and Tay Conti, they have had to build themselves up. When they first started in AEW, they were eating pins and taking defeats. They were on AEW Dark and Dark Elevation and all that. Like, they had to establish themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And you're telling me you're too good to do the same?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm not wrong.
So,
y'all want to get into these comments, Chris?
No.
Well, not that one, but just like in general. Like, let's
let's go to the ones that's actually relevant. So let's go to Willis.
What's up, Willis? Lunatic, we see y'all. Lunatic says Mercedes has a bunch of belts. Yeah, he might not, and she might be getting a 20, like Mid South always says. Cam Lewis, what's good? Cam Lewis says, unfortunately, Nix's body breaks down. Yeah, you never got to really see it.
Correct.
Our boy Hill Carmichael says she's the Derrick Rose of pro wrestling. So a lot of talent, but injuries derailed them, is what I'm saying. Like Brandon Roy.
Yeah. Many people don't know that one.
Right. And then we got Chris in the comments. But yeah, what you got, Chris?
Yeah. So I guess I don't even know who they are. I don't. I guess she did work from WWE, but I guess she's not really relevant for me to even talk about. But the problem is that I just want to tackle the problematic mentality that these type of wrestlers have. They figure that they came from WWE and they should get like the steak and the potatoes, and they should have the whole red carpet and shit. Bitch, fuck you. Okay, like when you go into another company, you have to earn your stripes. I don't give a fuck where in the fuck you came from. I don't give a damn if you came from the Wizard of Oz. You know what I'm saying? You know, you need to stop using your fucking white privilege like you like somebody's supposed to bow down to you. Bitch, go away and don't come back. That's how I feel about, like, you know, wrestlers like that. Miro and all of these other motherfuckers that don't want to work on Saturdays and Sundays. This is the reason why they are in the position that they're in WWE. And this is the reason why you got motherfuckers like that and influencing these you know, I don't even know if you want to call them fans. Fans be like, oh, well, you know, yeah, fuck AEW. AEW, I don't want them to succeed. And looking at the comments, that is majority of the IWC. The IWC does not know what the fuck they want. I am not going to go into a tirade of how much trash they are and why they are not relevant to even talk about. But I just, once again, I'm like literally talking about the mentality that we are seeing in 2025. A lot of these motherfuckers are not playing with a goddamn full deck, and a lot of them claim that they like wrestling, but then they want to see a wrestling company not succeed because WWE is down on their fucking luck. Well, who fucking fault is that? That has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with you, but it has everything to do with the people that's running WWE. That's who you should be bitching and complaining about. Because guess what? If AW left tomorrow, the only company that you would be dealing with is WWE. And guess what? Not too long ago, y'all was wishing up and down that you wanted an alternative. So as far as I'm concerned, your opinion does not matter in this conversation. And I'll let my play with that.
First of all, it never did.
Thank you.
It never did. It never did. The WWE, as much as I grew up watching them, but you go back and watch the shit when you was a kid, you notice they just like a politician. They tell you stuff you want to hear. They're not gonna tell you what you help you out.
Correct, so, and that's and that's really the problem that we are having. We don't have a lot of podcasters out here, going on their platforms and telling them what they need to hear versus what they want to hear. I don't give a fuck what you want. We have a problem and we need to identify it instead of like letting this shit just keep going on and on and on and on. Instead of keep talking about it, let's do something about it. But once again, people are too busy being hypocrites.
Well, you know what?
I'm not gonna say no names though.
But you know what? So I told you that they used the old school rule. That's what WWE was listening. When WWE was kicking WWF's ass and nobody's watching them, they changed. There was no more cartoons. They changed their program, all that stuff. But today's age, money is louder than action, I guess, for WWE. And as much more money they get,
and to some of these wrestlers too.
I guess so. So, it is what it is. But back to Tegan Knox or Nixon, whatever the hell she want to be today. Mm-hmm. You on your last leg, and you said, and I watched that Twitch. You also said that this is supposed to be in 2 years. Your last 2 years of pro wrestling, you already finished one. You're not going out in a bang. Unless you're going to stay in the indies and cook in the indies. But a lot of people are not going to get to see how good you are and give you that send-off that you think you deserve. Because, honey,
I don't even know the chick. I'm like, give you a send off for what? Because you white? Like, I mean, what are we doing?
She was good. I mean, like, honestly, I did see some old footage of her and Dakota. Team.
Yeah, Dakota turned on her.
Yeah, no. Before that, before they even came to WWE, they was Team Kick and they was doing good. That's why they came to the make. But again, sorry, but you turned to Mrs. Glass. So.
I mean, it's part of being an athlete. Some athletes, so just get hurt,
She stepped on a Lego when all the Sonic rings come out of her.
Don't you start no.
Maybe she should. Maybe she will learn. If I honestly believe that she should just step on like a needle or. Thank you. She should step on a needle, maybe a hammer, maybe like some lava. I want her to fucking suffer. I really do. I want her to suffer, and I want her to cry in pain and say, "Jesus, please help me." And Jesus would look down at you and just say,
"Damn it!"
Right? Exactly.
Yo, we are not doing it. We are. Yo, listen. A nice stub on the the corner bed. What you told would be fine with me. All right, yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
Let's get into some of these comments, Chris.
Yeah. So we have King John. He's saying that he loves AEW. All these other emojis.
Yeah, they laugh like they're having a good time in the.
They having a damn good time.
Everybody over on YouTube right now. We have a lot of people over in YouTube right now. engaging on the podcast. Also,
Very much
please,
so.
we have 25 of you watching live right now, but only 9 likes. Let's get those likes up, man. Let's go ahead and let's try to get to 15 likes.
Please.
Appreciate it. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Definitely appreciate y'all. We also have our boy Hill Carmichael. He said the new generation was a fun era for WWF.
You know what? I want to kind of talk about this too, since we're. I was gonna wait until. You know what? I could probably wait until. I could probably wait until Heel Heat in the social media streets. Because that's where we're really going to tackle a lot of these problems. Is there any other rumors any news rumors that we need to discuss? Because then we can go to Heel Heat.
Before we go to Heel Heat, can we do one trash?
Yeah, what you got? What you got at for?
So you want to do trash segment now?
Get out the way.
He ready to do? Okay, do trash of the week.
You can do. A matter of fact, you can. Because I got a flyer that's in there, as you should see it. You should go ahead and see it.
All right, let's see. Is it the one with
It's labeled.
All right, let's
labeled.
Yeah, it's labeled.
The truth.
Trash.
No, it's right here. It's right here. All right.
This segment Trash of the Week has been brought to you by Snickers. Learn to eat Snickers upside down and feel the veins on your tongue like your boy Bubba Ray. Now, back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Chuck. Appreciate it. Okay, who is Trash of the Week?
Oh my God.
So you could feel.
Boy, you know.
So you ain't shit.
I already get nightmares when I see a Snickers.
Yeah.
We'll never eat a Snickers again as long as I'm on this earth.
Oh, I don't have a problem with.
Shut up.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I've never picked up another Snickers since that incident too.
You know.
Well, y'all don't like nuts?
Where did Forster go? Where did Forster go?
Good Lord. Trash of the week.
You got Enforcer, bro.
Trash of the week goes to the former baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey. Ever since you left WWE, all you do is talk shit. So now you went after. Let me put a disclaimer. I'm not defending him, but you go after Roman Reigns and say the reason why he getting all his success is because he's a nipple baby, whatever you call that shit. He's his father and all that stuff. Well, let's go back to you. You was the most dominant female in MMA. Until someone kicked the soul out your face, and you finally lost. And then you said, you know what? I'm gonna show you that was a fluke, and you lost again. And guess what? You ran to WWE, and WWE gave you the red carpet, gave you the WrestleMania moment, gave you the title within the first 5 months of your WWE career. They pretty much gave you like your father, God rest his soul, or mother was a damn WWE Hall of Famer, and went past everybody. You stepped on everybody to get where you was going, and you got the nerve to talk someone who probably had the most up-down career in WWE as the Big Dog and leukemia and now the Tribal Chief and all that stuff. Not only that, the Becky Lynch's, the Charlottes, the Sasha Banks, the Oscars, all of them. And you come in and they gave you the red tree. They gave you the Hall of Fame career within the first year of your WWE life. And you just keep on bitching because you can't go back to UFC. You can't even go back to the fucking goddamn strike force if it came back, because you're blacklisted because your ass keep on talking shit. How about this? Do me a favor. Put some duct tape on your mouth and be a mother. Be a mom to your kid. Have your Twitch video or your Twitch page go up. Play your games. and just stop bringing dirty E in your mouth, because honestly, you got dirty E in your mouth more than a fucking New York City prostitute got dick in her mouth. Stop it. Stop it.
Wow.
I used to be a fan of yours, and you gave me on my damn nerves. That's all. I'm done. That's my trash of the week.
You're not wrong. You are not
Why
wrong.
did you look like that when you heard?
Yeah, he was speaking the truth right there. I mean, ever since she took that head kick from Holly Holm, she hadn't been the same since. She went through and had like this breakdown, and we all felt bad for her. And we're like, okay, now we're gonna see the resurgence, and she resurged back into the nether realm when she faced Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
That's technically not true. She actually went to Outworld, okay, not Neverrealm. It was Outworld. It was.
What's gonna be right?
Went back to Outworld and ran into Melina and then got her face knocked off by somebody called the Lioness.
She actually got her face chopped off with that kick. Okay, because the kick was deadly as fuck. Okay.
And then Amanda Nunes hit her with that 2-piece and a biscuit.
I love biscuits, by the way. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Just hope they don't come from Popeyes, because you're gonna need extra butter.
That's not fair. Don't talk about your biscuits like that. That's not
the only thing I go to Popeyes for is the chicken sandwich, and that's it.
Oh, you like that cocaine sandwich?
Look, if you are going to Popeyes for biscuits, there is something wrong with you. I think you being racist towards those biscuits. I think you really need to stop. I think they need to put something moisture in them damn biscuits. Speaking of moisture in biscuits, there's another dry biscuit right there.
You don't look like that no more.
No, her nose is on the other side, thanks to that kick.
Her tooth cracked too.
Nose is 3 inches to the left. Back and to the left.
Oh, y'all ain't right.
Don't encourage him.
Just saying that her nose looked like a left side. like it's about to turn left.
This man said all biscuits matter.
All biscuits.
Crazy lunatic said pop out of Solomon here.
All biscuits matter.
You need to stop being racist toward her nose. She can't help it. She can't help it that her nose just got wrapped around. I don't know what's more worse. Shawn Michaels being cross-eyed or her nose.
Shawn Michaels being cross-eyed. Because he's still on TV.
Well, yeah. I mean, he can't even walk across the street, but they don't got nothing to do with him. Anyway, so okay, we're done with Trash of the Week. Thank you so much, Enforcer, for that. Now, let's go to Wrestling Heat. I am going to play a video for you guys. This is going to be a fun ass segment, I promise you. Let me go to the where is it?
I don't know. When he say that, he got a sick sense of humor. I don't know.
Indeed, I do. Let's keep this one.
I want y'all to look me in my eyes when I say this. I want y'all to look me dead in my eyes, because I promise you I'm so serious. The way y'all view Randy Orton as a late, how overrated that career was, and how he just get hyped off of that little 09, that's Rhea Ripley. That's Rhea Ripley. That's Rhea Ripley, because Rhea...
I know what? Take it back. Take it back.
So this bitch ass nigga literally said that that not only Randy Orton was overrated, and now remind you, this was American History X Randy Orton, which was probably one of the greatest like heels during that era. He said that he was underrated. He said he was overrated and compared him to Rhea Ripley. You got me so fucking upset. I can't even distinguish between him and her. I mean, listen, what the fuck was you on? What was you on when you said that shit? And then you talk like you want people to feel you on this. Don't, nigga. I want you to go in traffic and get hit by a fucking car. What is your problem, sir? You know, Randy Orton. If there's one thing about Randy Orton, sir, is that Randy Orton is not overrated. Overrated now, yes, because he's a Care Bear and they don't know what the fuck to do with him. But you are gonna put some motherfucking respect on that man's name. What the fuck was you born in? Was you born in 2008? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you fucking new WWE fans? You guys are like the gremlins. Like, this is definitely the new batch. But at the same time, you are not going to fucking disrespect Mr. Randy Orton and compare him to that China Timu fucking wannabe Rhea Ripley. I love mommy. She can't get on top because I'm gay as fuck and I love dick. Now, as I'm going to say this before, y'all fucking humans are not going to disrespect my people that I raised up with and then gonna sit up here and gonna say that this is a flex. Bitch ass nigga, you got me fucking twisted by saying that shit. I can't even believe the audacity of some people.
Breathe.
I'm sorry.
No, that actually, you know what? I'm starting to feel a little trend going on with this generation here. Y'all shit on the past because y'all didn't get to see the greatness. We watched this man develop from a young snot-nosed little punk from Evolution to going on his own, just being the legend killer, being obnoxious, until he went, like you just said, American Society X, straight up baldy. I remember every freaking week, Jerry the King Lawler, who always was getting excited for puppies, but this man used to say, Randy Orton is sculpted like a Greek god. This man was psycho. You know how the whole summer he questioned John Cena? He found out how to do a move by just picking someone's head. In 4 minutes of McMahon family, almost two times worse than Stone Cold ever did. By bringing Triple H and Stephanie marriage on TV, like the legitimate marriage, not the fake one back then in 2000. Like the legitimate marriage. And they was trying to like make it jokes when he was DX, like, oh, I wonder who's the father of the baby. No, we're gonna bring that on screen. Randy Orton can do it. He go DT your wife, he go kick your father-in-law, he go beat up your brother-in-law, and if your mother-in-law comes, he go pump her ass too. Randy Orton was a menace. All right.
But what possessed him to even say that?
What we're doing right now.
What possessed him
engagement?
To say that,
yes.
What possessed him to say that was of 3 words: clicks and likes.
Yep. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Believe me, I hate it as much as you do.
Okay, cool. So here's the thing. I'm all about the engagement. I'm all about the clicks and likes and all this shit because that's how, we get paid. I get it. Light skin and Antonio, I will only go so far with that shit. I'm sorry. Because now you're in the line of being disrespectful. Okay. And there got to be some type of accountability because I'm sorry, that man was going around kicking bitches in the fucking head, kissing bitches, right? Even though she had herpes. But whatever. But still, we are going to not sit up here and say that man was overrated and his work was not shit. We're not going to do that shit. He actually helped Kofi Kingston find his edge.
Yes.
Dead ass. So let's not do that for real.
Honestly, I could flip his whole thing. You're actually giving Rhea Ripley some credibility by saying that because of what Randy Orton is now. That dude's a bona fide. Y'all believe in Hall of Famer in WWE. He's a bona fide Hall of Famer. All right, not just how many titles he won, but this dude had, like I just said, as a heel was a menace. Even though if he go back as a heel, he could still do it because he showed us during the pandemic. He could still be a menace as a heel. But I'm sorry, bro. I knew that was a setup. I saw that video. I didn't see Joe's reaction. I saw the clip. I'm not falling.
I guess that's that. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you want to be a dumbass in real life and you want to be a mean, cool, I'll oblige you. Dead ass. Take them motherfucking glasses off and shit, bitch ass nigga. Stop being so goddamn blind. Shit. And fucking and grow some fucking balls for once. I mean, damn. He looked like one of them ones with he looked like a fucking like the Virgin Saint Bear or some type of shit. Like just going on. I think he just woke the fuck up without washing his ass just to say some dumbass shit online.
Jesus.
God, you humans are fucking stupid. Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'm
extra salty. Yeah, let me say this.
Ooh.
Period.
Right there. Bam.
Because when do you see Rhea Ripley deliver a punt?
Let me show you.
Call that overrated.
No. Let's show you how deadly that punt really is. God rest his soul, but that punt turned Husky Harrison to Bray Wyatt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that wasn't Bray Wyatt that got kicked, though.
No, that was Husky Harris, and he turned him into Bray Wyatt.
He got into Bray Wyatt.
No, I'm talking about that person that was getting kicked.
No. That was Mr. Perkins.
And he got punted into Curtis Axel. That was Michael McGillicuddy, and he got punted into Curtis Axel.
Well,
and it got so wild that he created Axelmania.
And he still
that didn't really go anywhere.
And he still has not been eliminated from the Royal Rumble that year.
Damn it.
That's funny as fuck. Okay. Let's go on to the next item. Hold on one second. Let me let's see. I had another one for you guys. Let's play this
one. I just wanted to get on here and say, don't let these content creators lie to you, okay? Because I'm not letting them lie to me. I remember who was saying what when certain situations was going on, all right? Nowadays, it seemed like every single one of them on here talking about, SmackDown so trash now. We need to go back to the good old days when Roman Reigns and the Bloodline was on SmackDown and they were just cooking up all type of shit. Like I said prior, I remember who was saying what when certain situations was going on. Now y'all sitting up here talking about those was the good old days. But when we was back in the good old days, y'all was bitching and complaining because y'all didn't like Roman Reigns. Y'all was bitching and complaining because y'all didn't like Roman Reigns. And don't say you wasn't. Because I remember who was saying what with certain shit was going on. Y'all was sitting up here bitching, moaning, and complaining. Oh, I hate Roman Reigns. I'm tired of him. I'm sick of this title run. I need to get the title off of him. He'll never show up to work. I can't stand Roman Reigns. But now that Roman ain't there and SmackDown got worse, and now y'all trying to play it like y'all always fuck with him. Nah, we not doing that. We not fucking doing that. I remember who was saying what when certain shit was going on because I was one of them motherfuckers that wanted Roman Reigns' title reign to end because I thought somebody should beat him. I didn't do what y'all did though. Some of y'all was on this app every week, week in and week out, just bitching and moaning and complaining about how y'all wish Roman Reigns would drop that title and go away and just leave WWE because y'all sick of Roman Reigns and the hold he had on the championship. Y'all was sick of it back then, but now that SmackDown done got worse, not in the good old days. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all not fooling me. You could fool one of them, but you ain't fooling me. Go try and tell that shit to somebody that don't know no better. Because like I said previously, I remember who was saying what when certain shit was going on. Stop all that, bro.
Let him cook.
Oh my God.
I think we all in here remember. So
let me say this. If I ever referenced the good old days of SmackDown, I was talking about the SmackDown 6.
The fist. I'm sorry.
The fist.
Period.
Those were the good old days of SmackDown.
That was the good old days.
It was Eddie Guerrero's, the Chris Benoit's, the Chavo Guerrero's, the Edges, the Kurt Angles. It was the workhorses that eventually became the stars that they became and made that company special. It made SmackDown special. It was great to actually sit up and watch a wrestling show on network television that actually gave you wrestling. Because remember, the two identities of the show: Raw was the entertainment show, SmackDown was the wrestling show.
Yeah,
yes. That was the good old days.
The good old days is not Roman Reigns coming out to asking people to acknowledge him. This right here with the fist, SmackDown and the entry, like at first we had the Marilyn Manson intro, then you had that one where they had created, and then Drowning Pool took over.
Oh God.
These were the good old days of SmackDown.
Exactly.
You know, we were on that.
That's what made you want to say, ooh.
Exactly.
You doing that sound? You doing that sound after we saw a fist? I don't know, bro.
There won't be no fisting in here, most definitely. Yeah. What the fuck I was gonna say? Yeah, I don't really care about those fans. Like, those fans can go to fuck the hell. The good old days definitely was like not 4 minutes ago. Okay, or I'm sorry, 4 years ago. That was not the good old days. That was the depressing days, right? This is when everybody was moist as fuck and wasn't washing their ass and throwing up the signs and putting their finger in their butts and shit and talk about, oh my God, I'm the #1 asshole in the world, type of shit. So I didn't like Roman Reigns back then, and I damn sure don't like him now. So I guess he was not talking to me, and I don't feel offended or anything like that of this sort. I just really wish that we would keep the same energy, and if we're gonna sit here, we're gonna talk about ratings or whatever, definitely talk about SmackDown, because like they didn't make it to 1 million, and they're known to make like 2 million or whatever. If you don't see that is a problem, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. And I'm not the one that really talks about ratings, because I think ratings are irrelevant when we're actually talking about professional wrestling. If the ratings, the money, the ticket sales don't have anything to do with us, if they're not paying us, then we should not be talking about it, period.
I mean, why are we talking about ratings in 2025 when you don't have to watch the shit live no more? You got streaming services. You can actually, we enjoy work and come back home and just watch when you get home. I'm sorry, that conversation is not in the void. If anybody bring in ratings, cut them off, mute them, get them off the block. Nobody talking about ratings no more. Nobody talking about views no more. Again, you'll see that shit later. All right, but
exactly.
Like you should say, the good old days. Like SmackDown, Paul Heyman and creative. He knew, he kept his ear open to the fans out there. Like, hey, they want to see wrestling. We got only a 2-hour show. We cannot do a 30-minute segment out here. We need to make some stars, because Stone Cold is not here. Rock is not here. We gotta make some stars. They made 6 people that Vince McMahon did not believe in. Let's put it like that, because they're trying to make Batista, so you put on Raw. You had Eddie Guerrero, Chavo, Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, Edge, and then Rey Mysterio, which I was surprised Rey even came to WWE, but again. And they kept it going. They put them in tag team matches. They put them in single matches, and they had all stories around these 6 people. Then you had Brock Lesnar, Undertaker. You got to put some WWE in there. So it was entertaining at the time. Thursday nights. It was not on Friday. Thursday nights, and that's when SmackDown was good. Even SmackDown was good in the beginning days. I mean, come on, like rocking them. It was different from Raw. And if you missed Raw, they always used to talk about what happened to Raw, but it was entertaining. Now, I'm not wasting my Friday night. I'm watching college football. I'm not wasting my Friday night on that.
Yeah, indeed you should.
So, and just like he said too, I do remember all y'all that was saying, "Oh, this and that about Roman." Us all here was talking about it. Like, damn, I like Roman, but damn, 4-year fucking title reign. No, you should have dropped that belt with Drew McIntyre. You should have dropped with Kevin Owens. We all said that. But
so I feel like this, like and Chris, I'm only responding to you because you actually put up something that was smart. Diedrich, I'm sorry. Yes. I'm aware of what he stated. I think I listened to one of his podcasts. He's one of our friends. But I have to kind of disagree a little bit. Paul Heyman is no better than Triple H. And it's not because Paul Heyman, like I said, I love his mind, but as far as a businessman, he's not good for business. I'm sorry. So I would still use him as a consultant. I would use him as such. He shouldn't go anywhere close to money. I know that we're talking about as far as COO, but that's it. Like, he shouldn't be anywhere near money or anything like that. Like, I'm sorry, he just really irresponsible for me. So
Paul Heyman's mind needs to be supervision.
correct, need to be supervised.
Yes,
exactly. Let's bring in Miss South. Miss South, you ready, or you need more time?
Welcome, Miss South.
He's typing very hard. He's muted.
Okay, so
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing.
What's up, bro?
We want to make sure that
I'm
you're not
good.
rage. You're not rage typing or anything like that.
No, I'm good. My bad.
Right.
Hi,
Hoodie,
guys.
sir. Like the hoodie, sir.
So, did you want to say something, or did you want to?
So back when I was actually watching it, I didn't have a problem. I didn't have that much of a problem. I think my only issue with SmackDown at the time was that they attempted to book Roman Reigns like they originally booked Stone Cold Steve Austin, where they made the entire episode about him. And that got boring after a while. If the guys at the beginning of the show, in the middle of the show, and then again at the end of the show, and the entire show, different segments is talking about him and the Bloodline storyline, that got boring after a while. So it was cool at first, then it got boring, especially when they added Sami Zayn to the whole thing, which started off as fine, but then it got boring. So the Bloodline storyline, to me, kind of it plays a part in ruining my love for WWE because it went entirely too long. Why? Because it was a really good storyline, a really good faction, but then, unlike most factions, it didn't end. But
Gotcha.
they just attempted to string it out. Now they had they kind of NWO'd it where they added more members and moved people around and split it off into other factions and all that stuff. But that's just like I said, when they did Roman Reigns like Stone Cold Steve Austin, they did the Bloodline like the NWO, so they watered it down.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I say watered it down. I don't watch it now, but isn't it still around?
Well,
So
what's still around?
they're literally still doing it.
it's a
6 years
spinoff.
later.
It's a spinoff.
Yeah, so
That's
We're
hilarious.
still in the second inning.
No,
Man, please, that ending, that shit ended a long time ago,
a
bro.
whole new baseball game.
That's right, man. Please, they already won the World Series. We don't need shit. Let me see. Okay, I think I got one more, and then we're gonna go to commercial break, and then we're gonna go into our subject for the evening. Damn, that hour went quick. Damn, goddamn. Okay, let me play this for you guys, and then
I do
after
have one thing,
this,
Chris, before
what's
you
up?
go, we have 76 people watching live across all platforms, but we only have 11 likes over on YouTube. If y'all don't mind, can y'all please hit that like button? We're very close to hitting our goals on YouTube for monetization. If y'all go ahead and help us out just for a quick second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you hadn't already, and we'll definitely appreciate you all. Thank you, Chris.
Also, thank you so much. Also, we do have an incentive that's going on right now because we're about, I think, less than 200 away from 1,000 subscribers. And remember, if we get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be selling an ECW World Title belt to all of our viewers. So that is open to everybody that has watched us. So definitely will be doing that drawing. We'll let you guys know about that once we get closer to our goal. Let me play this one more video for Heel Heat.
WWE, y'all ain't shit. How dare you kick Westside Gunn out of Monday Night Raw in his hometown? I've already seen the comments and a lot of...
Wrong one. Sorry, wrong one. That's actually for later on. Okay. Anyway,
to start the video though.
That's foreshadowing
Sorry,
for the
that
main
one.
event.
right. No, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to commercial, and then we will be right back, and then we're gonna get into our topics for the evening. Did you want to do the we'll be right back thing, Mr. Man? Or did you want me to just okay. All right, cool.
This is a message to my cheating ass girlfriend Rogue. Since you want to run off with a 71-year-old geriatric old man, I'm taking this card and I'm blowing everybody up.
All right, warriors and queens, we're going in. All right, warriors and queens, we're going in with this warm shade. Tap off the excess, then push it right along the top of the cheekbone. Small circles, let the brush do the work. Same thing on the other side. See how it lifts? Power and soft at the same time. You did not hear this from me, but he missed leg day again. Came strutting in like nothing happened.
No way, Captain. All gas, no brakes.
Mm-hmm. And he used my conditioner. Last one, too.
Scandalous. You're gonna.
I hate AI.
One word. Ooh. Bitch.
I hate AI. That's what I hate AI.
Okay.
That was me, Queen.
As like I said, that was a brief commercial break. Okay. Now let's get into our topic. So let's start off with who should be the number one on the PWI women's list that actually comes out on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go ahead and tackle this. What's up, Eric? Shout out to the Exclusive Nights podcast. Shout out to him. Please follow that podcast. Thank you so much.
Go ahead, Miss South. Say it. Say it.
Do we want to start with him? Do we want to?
Yes. Let's get out the way. Get out the way and say it, Miss South. Your time to shine.
Number one on the PWI women list should be none other than Mercedes, the GOAT, Ultimo Monet. She is unquestionably the most active wrestler on the planet, the most traveling wrestler on the planet, the most entertaining wrestler on the planet, and the only wrestler who gets a great match out of every single person that she wrestles. She has not wrestled a bad match in 2025. I don't give a damn what anybody says. She is the queen. She is the GOAT. She is number one. And she is so far ahead, number one, I don't even want to say anything else about it. I'm more concerned with who should be number two. And number two on that list, because the Mercedes ain't number one. I'm never buying another PWI magazine again. But number two on that list should unquestionably be Toni Storm. Should be Toni Storm, hands down. That really should be the only discussion we have about this next PWI list. You guys,
she was number one last year, right?
Okay. Toni was number one last year.
Okay.
Interesting. I really feel that Jay Cargill should be number one. She's very entertaining. She is that bitch. Excuse me. I didn't interrupt you. Don't interrupt me. Thank you. As I was saying before, Jay Cargill should be number one because she's entertaining. She's that bitch. She's actually black. And number two, she has a move set that Mercedes cannot fuck with at all. And then on top of that, Mercedes is fragile as fuck, just like CM Punk, right? And then number three, she's actually in the best company versus the number two company, so-called number two company in the world. And I feel that she can talk as well. You said entertaining. There's nothing about Mercedes that's entertaining. So I don't know where you got that shit from, but we're not going to even talk about that. But she should be the number one bitch to win the PWI list. Thank you so much.
Miss South, don't fall for it. Miss South, don't fall for it. Miss South, don't fall for it.
If Jade is in the top 10, I will never buy that magazine again.
Well, motherfucker, you don't have to buy the magazine. This is not about your feelings. It's about facts. And I'm sorry, your facts is not. I can't believe it's not butter. That's. We're not talking about that type of moisture. Okay?
I'm done talking.
That's fine.
For those that believe what Chris just said, that's just telling me y'all don't watch this fucking show.
So once again, everybody, Chris can speak for himself. I don't need a daddy. Okay, if I need a daddy, I will go to him and I would say, "Hey, do you have anybody on Grindr that is a daddy that I can deal with?" But once again, I speak for myself, and I love Jay Cargill, with every fiber of my being. So I don't give a damn what that black man from Virginia have to say about me. I'm a Christian at the end of the day, and I never lie. Thank you so much.
What's your power level?
Thank you. Thank you. How about my goddamn power level? The fuck?
What's your power level?
I'm so glad we added that.
So wait,
I'm done. I'm done.
So wait, Miss, you said if she's on the top 10, you're not gonna buy a magazine?
If Jade is in the top 10, I'm never buying that magazine again because there is no way, especially during the time frame that this magazine is for, which would be November of last year to November of this year, or maybe October of last year to October of this year. There is no way Jade Cargill should be in the top 10. And if
I think you're hating on black talent. I think that's what that is. I think you're incredibly racist.
Sure, I'll take that. And if if you look over at the Black 500, go look at where she's placed there. Even they're telling you she doesn't deserve it.
I don't give a fuck about niggas that don't even support their own people. So we're gonna stay on this list, okay? And if she does become number one, I want you to not only don't even buy the book, but then say that Chris was right. Okay, thank you.
Make a theme song that says Chris is right, like I did Miss South.
Please, yes, thank you. Because I want that same energy. Unlike some people don't know how to get the same energy. Thank you.
So all right, so we know who's number one, number two. I think we all could honestly. But anybody from WWE, what's the highest number somebody from WWE gonna be?
I believe it'll be Io, and she'll be number 3.
She should be on number 10. She shouldn't even belong on that list. She's been side bitch of the year. That does not qualify for being number 1 or number 2 or number 3. Thank you so much.
With the way PWI does work, I can almost guarantee you Io is going to be number 2. And I'm not saying she isn't deserving. She's just not as deserving as Toni Storm.
Y'all think Stephanie will be?
She'll be Stephanie McKay will be in the top 10 for sure.
The only reason why she's going to be on top 10, not because of her English, is because of her ass. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit. If that's the case, Nikki Lyons should be top 10. I mean, goddamn.
Nikki Lyons should be a number 20 or she'd be number 69 because that's the only thing that's the only positions that she knows how to do.
Nikki Lyons would be 501.
What's wrong with that?
I do have a question for Mid-South.
Sure.
Mid-South, where would you actually put Io? If not where PWI would put her, but like where would you personally put her on the PWI list?
I can't. I can't even lie to you, bro, because I haven't watched a single Io Sky match in 2025, so I could not honestly rate her. I don't do business like that, so I won't even lie to you.
What about you, Light Skin? Where would you put her?
I already said 3, but I do have a name in here that I feel like is going to get gypped, and I felt like she had a hell of a 2025, and that is the World of Stardom champion Saya Kamitani.
Yep.
She's put together a great year. She had the
insane year.
I think she had the match of 2025 against Tam Nakano at All-Star Grand Queendom. That to me was the best show in April. Dynasty was good.
First, we don't even know where to see it. So like I don't understand like
StardomWorld.com.
How we put her on a PWI and no one can see her other than on Super Nintendo. I don't get it.
You know what? Jade Cargill spent about 5 months in a windshield, okay? Getting the Sonic rings knocked out of her. Since we want to go there.
Uh-oh.
I was trying to be professional to ask you a question. Is she the IWGP champion?
Saya Kamitani is the World of Stardom champion, and she's the New Japan Strong Women's champion. She is wrestling Shuri for the IWGP Women's Championship in a winner-take-all match at Wrestle Kingdom. She has been the hottest thing in Japan. That is the reason she's in the position she's in right now.
Were you mad when you said that?
Yeah.
No, I actually found it funny. Like, she spent 5 months in a windshield. We didn't see her.
She still qualifies for being number one. I don't give a damn what you or Mid-South or East Wing got to say.
Then she would have hung on to her Sonic rings.
Get our shirt at Pro Wrestling Tees. Get our shirt at Pro Wrestling Tees.
God, you said that with such conviction, for real. This wow.
That's a good one, Adam. He says Athena should be in the top 10.
She should be in the top 5.
Athena will definitely be in the top 10 for sure.
That's a good one, Adam.
Top 5.
Yeah, she should definitely be in the top 5.
I'm not sure.
That ass. Because it's still she's surprised. She went over her 1,000 days.
Right, but unfortunately for Athena though, the big matches she's lost this year. She lost to Mercedes.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
She lost to Tony, and she lost in the tournament.
Yeah.
So now she did win the at All In. She did win the Casino Gauntlet. So I don't know.
She won the
I know
Casino
she'll be in the top
Gauntlet.
10, but
She won the Casino Gauntlet. She won the big ROH matches because they only had four pay-per-views.
Right,
so
right.
She
So
won
she won the pay-per-view matches, yeah, but the big matches, I don't know.
She won something. She won something in the beginning of this year in Japan, tournament in Japan, where she got a match in the Tokyo Dome. I mean,
They lost in that 4-way though. Her team lost in that 4-way.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say, does it matter what wins or loses or the performance when it comes to this list?
Well, I don't think it matters for the overall, but when you start needle picking that toward the end, like who deserves to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think they take that into consideration.
Okay, cool. Anybody else?
I was just gonna ask one more question. Like, who do y'all feel? I think one of y'all already asked it, but who do y'all really think is going to be snubbed in the top 10? Who's not going to make the
Mercedes? No, I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass when I say that. No, I'm not even trolling right now. Like, for real. Like,
I think she really hate her that much.
Yes, I really believe that. And I put
Are you saying not in the top 10 or snub from her?
She is not going to get number 1. I'm trying to tell you, she's not going to get number 1. It's going to be some dumb. It's going to be some bitch from fucking WWE, and I don't know who it is.
I will tell you, I agree with light skin. The person that I think that's going to get snubbed, which she may still be in the top 10, but Saya Kamitani, I believe. Because PWI is notorious for leaving things. They're not like the Wrestling Observer. The Wrestling Observer recognizes everything. PWI, they still in their old ways in certain situations.
No, they're moist. They're moist as fuck. Like, keep this shit real. They are WWE based, and they are very biased because I've been looking at their track record over the last couple years. Mercedes is literally Thanos of professional wrestling right now, and they will totally ignore that. And then put it on Stephanie Verker or whatever. They'll put it on her. Some broad that haven't even did shit this year.
To garner, social media, they have people talking about them on social media. They're going to pull something like that inside that top 3. I can guarantee you.
Yep.
I like Willis. I like Willis' answer. I think Willow might be snubbed of the top 10.
She should be in a.
Honestly,
what did she do this year, though?
I don't think she deserves to be in the top 10.
Between her and
she'll be in the
between
top
her and
20
Chris Statlander. Between her and Chris Statlander is going to be snubbed for the top 10.
Statlander.
She just got the belt, bro. Take the belt.
It's too late.
It's too late. I say take the belt. Yeah. I was gonna say take the belt off. What did she do this whole year that says
And
she
she
can
got
top
the belt late in the year when they actually
Right.
do their evaluating. So I see Statlander somewhere in the top 25 at most. And I know that's low, but
what's up, BJ?
Three people that has to be that nobody is talking about, although Light Skin brought up one of them, but 3 people that should be in that top 10: Shuri, Saya Kamatani, and Sare. All 3 of them should be in the top 10. I guarantee you, only one of them is gonna make it.
You know what's gonna be crazy? If they don't make the top 10, I'm telling you that Wrestle Kingdom match, they're gonna show you why they should have been top 10 or top 3 or top 5.
It's crazy that they like the Joshis can give you like nothing but dope ass fucking wrestling, and PWI would not recognize that shit, but yet it's part of their metrics. Like, I guess that shit just like really irritates the fuck out of me. I'm like, y'all don't stand on business at all.
They
Y'all
did
worry
one
about-
year.
Huh?
They did one year because that pissed off the whole idea. Who is this? Who is this? And I did 1 year number. Think of fucking research. They didn't know who she was. She was in Stardom, and
See,
she was number 1.
That's the shit that I'm talking. Well, we'll see.
You know what?
Yeah,
which is
very
crazy
wicked
about
too.
that enforcer when with these lists that come out, shouldn't that be the goal? Who is this? Oh wow, let me go ahead and look this person up.
100%.
Like, it's kind of crazy
it's
that
like, but
people
we
would
don't-
get pissed about that.
But that's the thing, Ziggy. Like, people, instead of doing research, they just like, who the fuck is that? I didn't know who is that. I'm like, motherfucker, how about you pick up the goddamn keyboard and tap?
Hey,
Motherfucker, oh,
my wife is a PWI
Oh.
fanatic. She loved the list, and that's how she learned. Who's like, oh, who's this? And then she look it up. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna really age y'all right now. We ain't have all this shit, all right? We ain't have all this. Y'all can go on your phone, go on your search, and type the name, and then you YouTube footage, the history of how many belts they won.
You know what? Honestly, I had to figure out who this was in the comment section. I'm like, who the fuck is this Adam Anderson? This is OVW.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not going to no fucking Wrestle Kingdom. I'm not going to fucking Japan. If I do go there, it's to see Super Nintendo. That's it. That's what. And please don't look like that. Like you just don't look at me like that. Just don't do that, motherfucker. Don't do that.
Wristbands and hit the power up.
You need to stop being racist. Ever since you put on that Santa suit, you've been acting different, and I'm tired of you.
Quit hating on my fluffy fluff.
I'm not hating on you. I'm just saying you are a bad Santa right now. You're supposed to be
What did you
delivering
call
presents.
him a bad
Why
Santa?
are you?
I'm black.
Why are you yelling at me?
Y'all crazy.
You just call it a fluffy fluff.
Oh, and by the way, too, on the Willow Point,
I am
she
white
was number
America's
8
worst
last
nightmare.
Willow was number 8 last year.
Yeah, so on the Willow Point, Willow was number 8 last year. So she was actually top 10.
Yeah,
She might
she's
drop.
gonna drop probably to like maybe top
12.
15, maybe.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree with
yeah.
And
She
her
was
highlight,
and another fun fact, she was number 8 in 2023 as well.
She won the Owen in 2023, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
I
Yeah.
think probably the only way that she could stop and she could stay in the top 10 is probably because of her bubbly attitude. They're probably going to do that as like a sympathy vote, possibly.
yeah. Because the only highlight is that
It's not just that, but she
Annie
had a
Arcade.
big following as well.
Yeah.
Do we have last year's top 10, Ziggy?
Yeah,
What
let
did
me
she-
pull it up for you right quick.
What is she
Oh.
in that match? The Anarchy in the arena.
Yeah.
She was. Yeah.
Yeah, her and Marina.
Yeah, that's her highlight.
Yep.
Wow.
Her and Marina Shafir.
Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, while
Yeah, I got to miss out.
okay.
We
Go ahead.
have Tony Storm, Jordan Grace, Rhea Ripley, Makia, Stephanie Vaquera at number 5, Saray, Bailey, Willow at 8, Mariah May at 9, and Athena at 10.
Okay.
Athena going up.
So Sade made it last
But not
year.
by much.
Only one.
Yeah, she probably not gonna go by much.
Yeah,
So.
Athena's going up. Willow's going down. Bailey's not going to be in the top 10.
Yeah, Bailey gonna drop significantly.
Bailey won't be on there at all. Mariah May won't be on there at all.
But they too low to rate.
Jordan Grace not going to be on the top 10.
Jordan Grace won't be on there at all.
And just FYI, that Mariah May's last great match, really good match, was at Revolution, and then she left.
That's the Hollywood ending.
And number 4, the Hollywood ending. And number 4, that is Micah, who was the World of Stardom champion. And I believe she also ended the year winning the 5-star Grand Prix and going undefeated. The only woman to be in that tournament and finish it undefeated.
That's
interesting. You know what? I might put a wild card in. I think Roxanne gonna crack the top 10.
You think Roxanne is gonna go up?
Roxanne might.
I think she's gonna drop. I think she's going to
had a good year.
Liv's not going to be on there. EO might go up.
Man, look at number 130.
Liv had
last year. Yep.
Liv before her injury, she had a dope year.
Yeah,
she had a dope year. She was winning championships like a motherfucker.
I'll say this: she won't jump. She won't jump greatly, but she will be further up than what she is from last year. That's Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, Mina had a good year.
Oh yeah.
I know this is kind of off subject, but I'm looking over there at that right side, and I saw a couple of wrestlers that Mercedes have increased their buy rate when it comes to them booking outside of their own companies. That's number 133 and 134. Kanji and Sapphire Reed. They gonna both be a whole lot higher this year.
Yeah, 100. That's all.
They're gonna both be a whole lot higher.
Yeah, that's dope.
Kanji got booked at CMLL a few weeks ago.
They are not going above 100. I'm calling it. They're not going above 100.
I guarantee you they'll both be over. Let's put something on it.
Hey.
Hold on one second. Let me break in real quick. Let me break in real quick. Hold on 1 second. So everybody, there are 84 people across the board on all social media platforms. If you guys could, can y'all please repost, reshare, comment, do what y'all do. We want to see those comments out there because in a little bit we're going to be talking about the West Side Gun situation. So we'll probably be talking about that in about 10 to 15 minutes. So hang tight with that. We still got some more shit that we need to cover. So I'll continue, fellas. Go ahead.
They got a bet going on Mid South and Enforcer.
No, we don't. I gotta get food in this house. I ain't betting none of my money. Crazy. Crazy.
No, it ain't gotta be money. It gotta be like whoever wins, you have to say Mid South was right or vice versa.
I don't have no problem saying nobody's right. I'll sing the song if he's right.
They'll both be in the top 100.
But I look at the names on the right too. That's not the real Sexy Star, is it?
That's Sexy Star number 2.
Okay. I mean,
different person.
Tell Patsy might go up a little bit, but she's not gonna get past 100.
Yeah, like Chris Statlander was 36.
She gonna hit the top 25.
Deanna Purrazzo. I mean, like you got a lot. There's gonna be a lot of people jumping up.
Jade is 44.
Last
Jade
year.
is 44. Is she gonna go down or is she gonna go up?
She's gonna go up, but she's not gonna go up by much.
She shouldn't be in the top 20.
Megan Bain is 41. She's going up.
She's going up. She's had a good year as well. And
top
not
30.
To mention,
Queen Omanada, number 55. She'll be up.
Red Velvet should be in the top 35.
Speaking of which, I'd like to give Queen Amanada her props. She hung on to the DPW title without having Mercedes go after it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, she got to December 12th, so don't say that too often.
Knock on wood.
Heckler's gonna go up. She's up 77. Jody
Oscar was
gonna go up. Bozilla's gonna go up.
Bozilla should be in the top 50. Maybe even higher than that, because her stock rise this past year.
And Marina Shafir.
She
81.
She gotta be just because of what she did with the Death Rider, she probably be up top 52.
Okay.
Anna Jay.
And that's your top 100. Natalia is number 100.
Lena Cross is gonna go
Like
up.
she's right on 100.
Yep.
Yeah,
We was looking at the top 100.
She gonna stay there too.
Lena
Yeah,
Cross
exactly.
is the hottest free agent on the Indies right now.
Anna Jay.
Emerson Jane over there, number 223. She's gonna shoot up.
So
watched
how
the
many
match
how many new faces you think is gonna be on this list?
I don't know about new faces to the entire 250, but you mean like in we can probably say the top 100, maybe the top 50.
Well, I'm definitely gonna say I'm not gonna say top 50 yet, but in the top 100, our first ever Ashe Women's Champion should be in that conversation.
Yes.
Oh, that's
I
a good
agree.
one. Charity.
Is Charity on that list? Was she on the list in 2024? I don't think she was.
I think she was. No, I don't see her.
I'm doing a control F if I can.
Yeah, they don't go.
see
They
her.
don't do 500. They do 250, right?
Yeah, it's 250. So yeah, she's not on this list at the moment.
Yeah, she's gonna
For last year, I mean.
yeah, so she gonna make the list this year.
Tiffany Nieves is gonna be in the top 100. Man, I watch too much wrestling. I know a lot
Yeah,
of these
Chelsea
things.
Green is 112.
She's going up.
Yeah,
Chelsea
probably.
might be in the top 10.
Damn.
I don't know about that.
Crazy thing. No, she might be the way they put her on TV.
All right, y'all. Anything else?
That's gonna be very
That's
interesting. This conversation. Might want to put a pin in this one and see. Do y'all know when the magazine is gonna come out?
Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. So this is coming up. Okay.
So this is going to be right on Wrestling Debates and Catering.
They might actually release the top 10 tomorrow. And the magazine, because I think the magazine comes out on Tuesday.
That's a good point, Miss.
So the list will be online then.
You had you had the top 10 come out, then everybody gonna debate over that, and the rest of the list comes out. Yeah,
That's gonna be that's
There
gonna
you
be
go, Chris. That's content for the next 2 weeks.
okay. Because we already got Full Gear in 2 weeks, then we got Survivor Series
Blood
in
and
2
Guts.
weeks. Blood and Guts,
This
yep.
week.
Twins, yeah, we got a lot of content.
Okada.
Yep.
Oh,
Got a lot
can
of
we
shit.
talk about that, please?
That's all I'm saying. Like it's
This is gonna be a busy month. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a
It's
busy
gonna,
month.
it's gonna be a busy 2 months, man. Like we're talking about the road to
Technically
AEW.
3.
Yeah,
Because then
yeah.
because Wrestle Kingdom is like on what was that, New Year's Day Eve?
January 4th.
January 4th.
Yeah. Right
January
after,
4th.
yep. So I'm taking that week off. So I can't
Yeah, so I'm looking at PWI's Twitter page, and they said that the digital version of the magazine comes out on Tuesday. So they may or they may not release the top 10 on tomorrow. Usually they release the top 10 early, but I'm not sure if they do it early of the newsstand or early of the digital release.
I think the one thing they is gonna do is show the cover. Which we will see who's number one, and then we'll see the list from there. And Tuesday, that's when everything come out.
I mean, last year, I don't remember the sequence last year, but I do know that we knew when we saw the cover and saw Tony Storm on it in black and white, we knew the top 10. I remember that. So they're probably going to do it all on Tuesday.
Okay. Let's go to. I'm gonna be skipping over some topics because we can also talk about it in the cookout.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we got 30 minutes left on the show.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. It's going fast. So let's talk about the AEW national title. For some of y'all, it was confusing, just like the rest of us. Because I was sitting up here, I'm like, okay, so there's a title that was on TBS, but then there's a same title that's in NWA. And from my understanding, there are two different titles. The controversy is simply this: AEW and NWA have been, I guess, going back and forth with some other legal shit, I believe, but this one is AEW got some backlash because they think that AEW is copying off of NWA. So what's going to happen is someone is going to be crowned the new national champion at Full Gear in about 2 weeks or so. And this one cat that went by the name of Mikey that worked for WWE. What's his name? Mike what?
Mike Mondo.
Mondo, yeah. So he is the new NWA national champion
from Spear Squad.
Yeah,
I was about to say, you don't remember him that name? Just say,
I remember Mikey. Yeah, you know. So he went on Twitter and literally said that he called out AEW. That's number one, and then he said that he is the only real national champion and blah blah blah. So we were talking about this on the cookout. And there was a lot of discussion about this could be a possible storyline. This could be another lawsuit. So makes a very interesting conversation. So what you fellas think?
Can I start it out? Can I start this?
Yeah, go for it.
Number one, to Mike Mondo, the national championship lineage of the NWA is with the NWA. There have been plenty of national champions in other wrestling promotions, not just the NWA. In fact, currently right now as we speak, Pro Wrestling Noah has their Global Honored Crown National Championship. It is currently held right now by Dragon Bane in Pro Wrestling Noah. And that championship's lineage dates back to 2019. So again, the NWA's national championship may have the longest lineage, but it's not solely owned by the NWA. It's not like you guys pulled the WWE and trademarked the name of Intercontinental Championship, which, by the way, was a petty move to begin with, but that's another topic for another. That's another discussion for another night. All they did was try to respect the lineage of the national championship from the days when Mid-Atlantic and Jim Crockett Promotions was airing on TBS. That's all they did. And y'all wrestling fans, and Mike Mondo included, decided to crash out and take it to a whole nother level. The HNL, to steal a phrase from Keegan Michael Key. So it shouldn't have been a big deal to begin with. Y'all sit up here and decide to just create these arguments where there shouldn't even be an argument to begin with. You complain that there's too many titles.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, there's 9 in AEW. Under the TKO banner, there are 30. And I'm including the AAA ones because TKO now owns AAA. There are 30 titles up in there, and they seem more like props than they do in AEW. Mainly because you can name off a championship, and I can tell you exactly what it did. I did in a TikTok video. The world titles for the men and women establish your best main event champion for that division. The unified title has ties to the Continental Classic. The TBS and TNT are your workhorse titles. Your tag team division champions signify the best tag team in the company. And your trios titles is signifying for the best faction. Seems like there's enough purpose for those titles, doesn't it?
So,
well,
let me tag in on that, because it was a lot of things people with no title, too many titles. Yes, there's too many titles in wrestling. I grew up where it was too many titles. NWA had titles goddamn everywhere. New Japan got titles goddamn everywhere. In fact, the point New Japan got split their titles. You got the Never division and you got the IWGP division. It's like that. So that's nothing to really be bragging about. Nothing wrong with it. This is the era of participation. So let's get with it. My question was, did they just unify 2 belts to make room for another belt? I said this when they first announced it with the fellows here in the message board. But at the same time, y'all should know, with AEW, when AEW do make a new belt, they do try their best to make it prestigious. Let's go back. How freaking ridiculous the sound of a TNT title was. First of all, it was not even done, if y'all remember that. But they made it to their mid-card title, and it was something to fight for. Then they made it the Continental Classic because they wanted a tournament of the style of the G1. and the winner of the G1 gets this title, and you got the Continental Classic rules. The International at the time was the All Atlantic title, which was supposed to be based for the Continental because they could not say Intercontinental title for Canada, Japan, Europe, and America. Who was the best, and that became almost like it took over the mid-card title. They put it together, and now you got the national title, which this one, if I'm not mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong, was supposed to be defended not just in AEW, but for Indies, CMLL, and New Japan. They got their concept ready for it. Again, it's something that us wrestling fans got to work on. Patience. We gotta see what's gonna be cooking here. They didn't even do nothing yet, and we're complaining about it. We didn't even see how the belt look yet, and we're complaining about it. Y'all just think it's gonna look like the NWA's old belt or the 80s style of national title. We didn't even see it yet. We just as soon as they say something new, complain or do a video and complain about it. Let it cook for a minute. I mean, honestly, I had questions like, "Yo, is this a new belt?" Because at first I thought it was gonna be for the females. And the females need a second mid-card title. It's like to me, not that they equal, right? So we just gotta see what it is, what happens. We already know 6 names for this gauntlet. This is the Man and the Hurt Syndicate, and let's just see what happens.
Shout out to our boy Joseph from TikTok. He's on X. Give him a shout out. Give him a follow, everybody.
I told you. He said Claudio. I said it's for Ricochet.
So I'm going to go now. And first things first.
Where you going?
I will never say a company has too many titles. And the reason why I will never say that is kind of what Enforcer said.
What's your power level?
We grew up watching companies with a lot of titles. I'm going to read you off. The first thing that came to mind when this topic came up was WCCW. I'm going to read to you the WCCW titles that I grew up watching. So I saw all of these titles defended. World Heavyweight title, TV title, Tag Team title, 6-man title, Light Heavyweight title, Mid-Eastern Championship title, Asia Tag Team title. That's the only one I didn't actually see. The Texas Heavyweight title. So they had a heavyweight title and they had a Texas Heavyweight title. I saw that one defended multiple times. I love that belt. Texas Tag Team titles. And then they actually had the NWA Tag Team titles defended on programming, amongst other titles. So, and this was back in the 80s. So, like Enforcer said, I grew up with companies having a lot of titles. Again, the main reason why I don't mind there being a lot of titles is because it makes matches mean more, because there's something up for grabs, there's stakes tied to it. So as long as they figure out a way to, spread the wealth when it comes to these titles, not having them all defended the same show, not having them all defended the same week or whatever. I don't have to see the world title defended on. Truth be told, the world title shouldn't even be defended on every pay-per-view, if you ask me. Not every title has to be defended on every pay-per-view. As long as you don't go over a year defending a title, like I believe the IC title wasn't defended for like over a year, or the US title, one of them titles over there on that other channel. As long as you don't do something like that, I think you're good on the titles.
Okay. Anybody else?
Guys, we have a poll up right now on YouTube. Should AEW keep the national title or rename it? So far, everyone's saying they should just keep the name, 67%. So go ahead and vote along with Willis and Cam Lewis and everyone else in the chat.
Can I
cool.
Personally, just to answer that question, I don't think they should have named it a national title anyway. Be creative, come up with something new. I'm fine with it being that, but if it was me, I would have named it something different. I would have thought of something new that's never been used before, like they did with the TBS title, the TNT title.
Okay. All right. So, was that it? Anybody else had any comments about the AEW national champion title championship?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Let's go to this this one topic. WWE new landscape looks familiar. I believe this was one of your topics, Antonio. Can you give us a little bit more clarity on what you were talking about?
So, the beloved Triple H, Paul Levesque, went on social media, said that WWE is about to start, about to look different, about to have a new landscape starting Monday. Everybody got so excited. If you watch WWE long enough, don't get excited until you watch it. So, came on, had the new world champion CM Punk come out, say what he had to say, and the new landscape came out. It was Logan Paul. Logan Paul comes out. It looks familiar. Then I guess they teased the landscape of him turning face because he got tsunami once. And okay, cool, whatever. The main event, I'm not talking about the whole show because I'm not doing that. But the main event, everybody thought the new landscape was going to happen again because he came out and helped. Thank you. He came out and helped CM Punk, or so they thought. And he knocked CM Punk with some brass knuckles. And he gave Paul Heyman the brass knuckles. Either they're setting up for the War Games or he's the new member of Visions. Who knows? Who cares? The landscape looks the same, people. It's the same freaking paint on the wall. It's the same freaking damn door that you walk through every damn day. Nothing changed on Raw except for it's not Seth no more. It's the damn YouTuber.
Oh,
That's
shit.
it.
Here we go again.
Exactly. It's SOS. I ain't talking about Kofi Kingston. It's same old shit.
To be perfectly honest, this is why I went up on the cookout and said that this era has a new name. It is called the Ruthless Depression era, because that is exactly how I feel. I feel depressed every single time that somebody mentions something about WWE.
Oh,
Something has changed, and they went right back into old habits.
Oh God, that is hilarious, dude. You gotta make sure.
So y'all heard that here first, because I know it's gonna pop up somewhere else.
What?
Hey, that was a bar. Ruthless Depression era. It's
Oh
crazy.
my God.
Please write that down.
that is funny as fuck. I'm sorry.
Let him cook.
Exactly. You know,
Do you feel any sort of
Oh,
do
shit.
you feel any sort of exuberance when you watch WWE?
No.
There you go.
That's why I stopped watching it, bro. That's why I stopped
No.
watching it. I gave up. I just said, no, I'm good. You can keep it.
Think about this. Look at the last year of WWE. We can date it all the way back to the start of the year when they let Jey Uso win the Royal Rumble. Like, at first we were like, okay, it's something new. We weren't expecting it. Let's see where it goes. And then it just kind of deteriorated. We saw the John Cena heel turn that at first we were excited for, but then as it progressed, we didn't care for it.
All right.
You know, they announced that they were going to do WrestleMania next year in New Orleans.
The new landscape, kicking black people.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
it's true exactly what I'm just saying. They said that they were going to do
word.
WrestleMania in New Orleans. They decided against it. They said, no, we're going to go back to Vegas.
Yeah, we decided to kick the black people out.
Exactly. And then they announced the Royal Rumble was going to be in Saudi Arabia next year.
Yep.
As controversial as that is. But then they said, hold my beer, watch this. WrestleMania 2027, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Not to mention the treatment of certain wrestlers that they've had, from Carmelo Hayes to Andrade to people who have these, non-compete clauses in their contract, just popping up out of nowhere. To the WrestlePalooza name that, and I know we all saw that quote from Mark Shapiro saying that, you know, Nick Khan and Triple H created that. No, you stole that. Just like everything else WWE has done. You stole it. All right? I don't care what anybody says. You stole it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you brung back a guy who has been name dropped 44 times in a SA trafficking lawsuit.
Let him cook.
Only to have him squash the guy who's having a retirement tour.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not to mention the horrible PR stuff from WrestleMania all the way up to now. Like, you know, this hasn't been a good year for WWE.
The hell is even that?
I don't know what's the worst year for WWE before this. I think probably was 94. The steroids and Vince going to court with a neck brace and all that shit. But this is not. I don't want to hear nobody. Well, the money is their profits is going up. No, the profits not going. The damn ticket price is going up.
Now, what fucking idiot will say some shit like that, right? Like, who would say and make this once again? They trying to make this like a flex. Like this is actually good for wrestling fans. Like,
did anybody see the recent sales for the next SmackDown next week?
You said what?
Did anybody see the tickets that were being distributed for the next Friday night SmackDown for next week?
Nope.
I do know they're starting to go to smaller venues all of a sudden.
I wonder where in the fuck they got that shit from.
I'm just saying.
Ain't funny when the rabbits got the gun.
Right, you know. Just
saying. Y'all used to go.
That right, Miss South?
Not just saying, y'all used to go to 20,000 seats. Now you're trying to go to.
It's just, bro, this deliberate copycatting. It's just it's getting on my fucking nerves. Like, you can't be the number one company and yet you're copying off your competition. Like, y'all need to really make up your minds. Are you the number one fraud? Because you ain't the number one company in the world right now. I'm sorry. You're just not. You know,
Put that comment up, please. Put that comment up, Joseph's last comment, please. That is diabolical.
Jinder Mahal having better
You-
TV ratings than Cody.
Joseph, I will whoop your ass for that shit,
But
bro.
it's fact.
That is not a fact.
Yeah,
That
it
is
is
a
a fact.
lie. That
It
is a
is.
fucking lie. That is a fucking lie.
That last SmackDown. Yes, it is.
I don't give a fuck about that last SmackDown. I'm talking about his overall fucking his title run. Like, man, Jinder Mahal was a horrible champion.
Yes, he was.
He was a horrible ass champion, bro.
He was.
Real.
But he still got millions.
Still look good, though. Yeah, I mean, shit.
I don't know. I don't know. Can WWE bounce back? I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
No. And the only reason why I'll say that they are not going to bounce back because the mentality is not changing. The matter of fact, the mentality has gotten worse. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, if 2025 is a preview, then I am scared of what's going to happen in 2026. But then again, I don't give a fuck anyway because I don't watch the product. I only watch the highlights. That's it. And that's good enough for me because I can just watch them from far away and I don't have to get all mad and frustrated and all that shit. Yeah. So, yeah, that's me.
It works better that way.
Yes, it definitely does. Works better for my blood pressure, too.
Willis says they're going to change their name from WWE to TKO in 5 years.
WWE is going to be a division.
They can't do that.
It's not going to be. It's going to be a division.
Physically impossible, though.
So,
TKO can't operate as a entertainment company.
Right.
Hey, facts, Joseph. AEW just needs to keep doing what they're doing, bro.
Yep.
It's been a beautiful year this year because I haven't heard every time they ask Tony Khan a question about WWE, he don't say not a word about him. He said, "Well, what we about to do?"
Yep.
And that's the best thing we've been begging for him to do for years. And look,
And
it's
the reporters are trash too. They're trash.
They're
Like
trying to get a soundbite out of them.
Yeah, talking
You're
about
fine.
hey, yeah, let me debate you. Let me bait you in, trying to talk bad about WWE. They need to be really called out on their shit too. Straight up. Like, instead of you asking me about WWE, let's ask about your
talk about my
what's the plot for what you're asking? I'm like, this is not a WWE company. Why are you asking WWE like inquiries? Like, why? Do you sleep with them? Are you in bed with them? Is that your hoe? Is that your bitch? Like, what is it? I mean, I mean, you gotta ask these these fucking questions, because I'm tired of these stupid ass bitches, with these with the big arm and the big chin and shit, looking like some Jay Leno and shit, asking some dumbass questions. Like, it's pissing me off, like, for real. They looking. I'm not in no media scrums, because I'm be like, why did you even ask that question? Like, dude. Like,
bro, imagine Chris in a media scrum enforcer.
I will not. I will not do that.
Destruction. Dead ass. Straight up. All right. Let's
we will be banned.
No, I'm not gonna be like JD from NY. Trust me. I'm professional. Let's move on. Rich Holland and WWE. Whoever want to take that one, go ahead.
Real quick. What WWE has done is trash. But also, Rich, I saw your medical. You got neck fuse, and I'm always gonna say this: it's karma. Okay.
See, I knew somebody was gonna say that shit, but somebody told me I was trash for saying that shit.
No, it's karma. Okay. It's trash what WWE has done to you, but this is one thing I love, that when AEW came around and they said, "Hey, our wrestlers need to get health insurance." Motherfuckers open their eyes, and it's like, yeah, we do deserve health insurance, blah blah blah. Now you see why.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see
but
why.
you know what? It goes all the way back to
Just
fucking punk ass Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
But then yet they are the same bitch ass motherfuckers. Excuse my language, but I'm tired of these moist ass, booty ass motherfuckers. I'm tired of them. This is the same person that they call Godfather, but your Godfather was responsible for derailing you getting health insurance. That's why I don't understand. Why would you give kudos to an oppressor? Like, I don't get it.
Snitch.
Bitch.
So yeah, Chris, now they got they have wrestlers in both AEW and in in the indie scene. Some are even donating as much as $1,000 a month to Rich Holland.
Ziggy, to be honest, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I don't want to wish bad on anybody that like is down on their luck. But if what Joe is saying is true and he was going around scamming people, too bad he didn't break his neck.
Oh, come on now, man.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, if these motherfuckers can sit up here and be trash, okay, I understand. They were just like, well, when they go low, you go high. No, I go lower. That's the thing. I'm like, keep the same energy, because I'm sorry, but like, if you were sitting up here and just injuring people without any type of regard, I mean, like, what? How do you expect me to feel? Do you want me to be nice? That's not me. You should know that. I'm not a nice person, especially when you fucking up and you're not being held accountable. So everything that the people that you put through, you're experiencing now. So, oh well.
Yeah, that's why I said karma, because bro,
I don't understand what y'all are saying though, because it's not like
Do you want me to break it down in English for you?
I need you to, because I don't know anything about him hurting people for real on purpose.
We're not saying he did it on purpose, but at the same time, dude, you're okay and shit. Like, okay, we're gonna make it to a storyline. You wouldn't feel uncomfortable if Dodie said, "All right, we're gonna make it to a storyline. You hurting people."
Okay, so we've been watching wrestling a long time. There's always wrestlers that don't work safe. Like
No.
They say Nia Jax don't work safe. Rugged Ronnie Garvin used to hurt people. So
yes, he did.
So
but
what am I missing?
So we should give him a pass for being like unsafe.
Did they make that a storyline?
I didn't say that.
I'm just asking. I didn't say that you said it. I'm just asking a question.
I do want to say that they have made storylines out of that, and I'll give you two. Greg Valentine wearing a shirt that said "I broke Wahoo's leg."
That's right.
That was before my time.
Owen 316. I just broke your
neck. Yeah.
Now that one, I could jump on that one because they had a story on that one. He didn't want to do it. Owen did not want to do that.
No, Stone Cold didn't want to take the
No. So Owen did not want to wear the Owen 316 I broke the neck shirt.
But Owen was not supposed to do that move.
Yeah, that too. But that,
he wasn't
supposed
to do that move.
But watch this. That's also karma. Because Stone Cold did that to Masahiro Chono and did not give a damn about it.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
See, it's in wrestling, for some reason, if it don't happen in the ring, it's going to happen some different way.
Yeah. And it's going to probably happen worse.
Right now.
Yeah, it's going to happen worse.
I do want to say, there's nothing I ever saw that said Owen wasn't supposed to do that move. Stone Cold just didn't want to take that move. But he decided
but Stone Cold confronted him and he told him, he was like, I just don't feel. Yeah, he didn't want to do it. Yeah.
Right.
He did.
Right.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah.
But he did it
I don't know
anyway.
why, though.
He had the feeling.
Yeah, it's just like that, that red alert in the back of your neck, and it's like, I don't know if I really want to do this. So, But yeah.
I mean, like I said, I am going to agree that WWE did the most trashiest shit by letting you go and terminate your contract. But at the same time, you did kind of tweet it out, but they still, I don't know how to, it was just trash. But Karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch.
Yeah.
Big E should be wrestling right now. What?
Lightskin, did you have anything?
I mean, we pretty much touched on it right there. It was a trash thing for WWE to do. But again, eventually karma does come back to you. I will agree on that. Now, does Ridge Holland deserve what happened to him? Absolutely not. I even said it before when we were talking about the history of WWE. The way that they have been treating wrestlers, from Andrade to Samantha Irvin to even, yes, Ridge Holland. You have to incorporate him in this as well. Like, I understand that there were people who put out feelers that he did not go to the hospital after Big E was hurt. But at the end of the day, it was still trash for WWE to do what they did to him.
I wouldn't have went to the hospital either. Shit.
Hey, so
wow.
So in the comments, we have a poll going on right now. How do you all feel about the Ridge Holland situation over in the chat? We have 4 answers. Ridge deserves what happened to him. No, we wish him well. I'm indifferent. Or WWE is trash for how they handled the situation. So far, 67% of you all are indifferent on the situation.
Okay, cool. All right, thanks, Ziggy. Let's go to the next item. Let me get my
and thanks for everybody for participating in our live polls that we're doing throughout the show. It's something that we're trying new to stay engaged with you all throughout the show. So definitely appreciate everyone that's been participating. And we have 19 likes so far on the YouTube channel, but we have 100 people watching us live across all platforms. If we can at least get 25 to 30 likes over on YouTube, we have 100 people watching us live. If y'all don't mind going over to YouTube and helping us get into the algorithm, we would appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Thank you so much. What's going on, Al? How you doing? Thank you so much for the love. Let's go to Okada returns to Japan to be Tanahashi's final opponent. What you guys think about that?
Makes sense. It makes sense. It started in Wrestle Kingdom. It's out in the Wrestle Kingdom. Okada came back from excursion as the Rainmaker, and after the main event, he came in the ring, got on to Tanahashi's face after he defended the world title, the 11th time and said, "All right, your time is over. It's my time." And started a rivalry ever since. Full circle now. He's about to retire. Okada comes back with the same black shirt he had on when he first started, with the same manager right behind him, which is Gato, and said, "Hey, I hope you're not tired because we got one more match and it's set." So, long-term storytelling. Perfect guy to have his last match. Perfect circle. I'm happy for it. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a classic, but knowing Japan, you never know. You never know.
Tanahashi.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Tanahashi definitely doesn't have the same movement as he did when these guys first started their rivalry, but I guarantee you we're still going to get something out of Tanahashi and Okada for this final match. Yes, it does make sense. This was the rivalry that saved New Japan. Tanahashi was the man who helped breathe new life into New Japan. He was dubbed the Ace for a reason. But the ace always needs to have a better half or somebody that can push him into becoming the legend that he will forever be remembered for. And that adversary is the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. These guys have more memorable matches within their history than anybody else you can think of. Forget your John Cena and your Randy Orton rivalries. Forget your CM Punk John Cena rivalries. Forget your Hogan and whoever rivalries. Tanahashi versus Okada is the wrestling rivalry that you need to not only familiarize yourself with, but it is the rivalry that will have you at the edge of your seat for.
Yeah. So
literally put New Japan on the map.
Yes.
They literally did it.
Yes. Before that happened, New Japan was voted the worst promotion 2 years in a row. Gave the belt to Tanahashi. He became the ace, carried that shit on his shoulders. But Nakamura could not be his only rivalry. They had to make a new star. Okada came in. And when I say their history in Wrestle Kingdom started there, but their matches, they had 3 straight matches at Wrestle Kingdom. And Okada finally beat him in the final one to made him the face of New Japan. The story continued. I'm totally happy with this decision. I ain't want nobody knew it was the right decision, because if you couldn't get Nakamura, you damn sure better get Okada. And they got Okada. So beautiful match that's what happened this January.
Comment from Jody. He said, "What's up, guys? Keep being awesome, and the podcast is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much."
Hey, I got a question. I got a question for Light Skin and Enforcer.
What's up?
Do you guys think Kenta leaving propelled them even further?
Kenta
leaving Japan?
Japan, period.
Comment section. I don't understand
Because
why.
Kenta-
Am I like dead leaves or some shit? Like, was there a nuclear explosion or some type of shit? Because he didn't even ask me the question. Like, yeah, he knows that I watch New Japan Wrestling, and yet just okay. Continue on.
You hurt
So the reason why I say that is because.
So you're not gonna say you sorry?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for something. I don't know what I'm sorry for.
You sorry? You a sorry motherfucker? I swear to God.
Someone who is just getting into New Japan. To someone who is just getting back in, well, because I grew up watching a little bit of All Japan, but Kenta was seen as a #1 wrestler in Japan at the time. To me,
well, he was in Noah. Right?
Yeah, I know.
At that time, Noah was kicking New Japan's ass,
and that's what I'm saying. Kenta was seen as the #1 Japanese wrestler.
Yeah. So when he left, you gotta remember it also was the bad timing of
obviously
the death of my I always forget his name. Masao, yeah. And financials and all that stuff changed, and New Japan took advantage of it, of the void. So they had to make stars, and they got some gaijins, Bullet Club started, and like I said, the 3 Musketeers at the time, which was only the 2 Musketeers till he came back, Sabata, Nakamura, and Ace. and they started making stars, but they needed more people. So they brought back Cozy, and they going back not Cozy, Yoshi and Okada. And the winner of that match became the next guy. Okada was ready. He was television ready. He was Americanized. He was Mexican. He had the Lucha Libre in him, all that stuff. So they thought he'd be a perfect guy, but nobody didn't believe him except for Tanahashi. And the rest is history. So
cool.
Yeah, if Kenta didn't leave, maybe, maybe, I don't know.
Okay. Anything else? Yeah, he said he definitely. Yeah, in so many words, he said that I didn't qualify, and
Oh, you
that's
saying
fine.
because I didn't ask you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know why?
You felt left out, sir.
So here's why I did that, because every
I don't want your
time we
explanation. I don't need it. It's not
he
required.
either call them Yoshis for the ladies,
Mm-hmm.
or he say that's before his time because he don't watch New Japan Pro Wrestling unless it's a big show.
You got something new this time. You got something new this time.
Yes, I got the receipts.
So you studying me or some type of shit? Because I feel very flattered. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that you left me out because I wouldn't know what the fuck y'all was talking about anyway.
Okay.
Anyway. All right. So now comes the main event, which is the West Side Gun situation. So this one's a doozy. Mr. Okay, so this came out yesterday, right? And please follow along, everybody, because this is a weird one. So West Side Gun was removed from WWE Raw, okay, from WWE officials or the security. I don't know, the usher crew. I don't know. But see, here's the thing. It wasn't from last Monday. This was from last March. And I'm like, wait, maybe I lost something in the translation. But so like, why are you talking about something that happened like 5 months ago? And why are you just talking about this now? And why did you hide this? So apparently there was a cease and desist letter that went out to West Side Gun. Apparently he was using like, you know, WWE wrestling moves, their names, the likeness, blah blah blah. And then on top of that, he does music for the Hurt Business, which I did not know that. And apparently WWE didn't like that. But he has been going to their shows. I guess that's the crazy thing, because while this was going on, he was still going to the WWE shows, but he was also going to AEW shows. I guess this is the timeline doesn't make sense to me. And I actually reached out to West Side Gun. He still haven't responded to me. He did like one of my posts yesterday, but I need more information. Like, why are you just coming out with this shit now? And when I tell you that this man left a fucking a Bible, and it just was missing. I mean, the only thing that was missing was the fucking segments. It was missing chapters. This man wrote a fucking book and said that he is hurt. The child in him that grew up with WWE, he said they hurt him, and they must have hurt him bad, because this man left a book. I mean, a fucking book. He said because they kicked his ass out of the arena. And remind you, me and Light Skin and Gouger was talking about this yesterday. These motherfuckers kicked him out at 8:03 Eastern time as soon as Raw came on. I'm like, okay.
Look how much he spent, Chris.
And this man spent $5,000, including his seat and his travel. But like, how would he? Isn't this like his hometown? Doesn't he live in Buffalo?
He's from Buffalo.
He's from Buffalo.
Oh, he's from Buffalo. Okay, got you. This is weird. I mean, what do you guys think? In comment section, we definitely want y'all comments. So X, YouTube, do what y'all do in the comment section, because after this, final thoughts, and then we're on out of here. So what y'all think?
You got light skin.
I mean, it's like I was talking about earlier when we were prepping for the show earlier. There has to be some sort of legality on why he wasn't talking about this back in March. It has to do with that cease and desist. It has to deal with, WWE essentially removing him 3 minutes, and that's how I know at least he was in the right frame of mind and not inebriated, because he knows the exact time he was kicked out. So it wasn't like he was causing a ruckus. It wasn't like he was causing a disruption, and there were people in the cookout who said, well, maybe he was sitting around a group of people that were chanting, the Hurt Syndicate's theme song chorus. We hurt people. Who cares? You were at a wrestling show. You paid a ticket. If I paid a ticket and I'm going to sit next to whoever, I'm going to be chanting, we hurt people along with them. So who cares? Now, it's like I said, the only reason why I think he's bringing it up now is the legality situation, because if he had brought it up sooner, WWE probably would have sued him. And nobody wants that, and that because this company is that petty. Or it had to be for other reasons. He just didn't want to talk about it. But I understand and I feel for him, because in a way, my childhood, I feel like, has been ruined ever since I stopped watching WWE. I cannot morally defend this company anymore. I can't do it. The stuff with Brock Lesnar, the stuff with the mistreatment of the past talents, this situation with West Side Gun, the way that they have been treating wrestling fans, the hardcore wrestling fans that have put their money into this. I haven't been to a WWE show since late 2019. That's how disinterested I have been with this product. I kept watching because I thought it was going to get better. It hasn't gotten better. I'm sorry. You cannot convince me. So I've taken my attentions elsewhere and watched other things that can hold my attention.
You know what this kind of reminds me of?
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
Where are you wrong, though?
No. That's crazy. I actually was watching Star Wars, and I'm just like, why this West Gun and West Side Gun and WWE situation? It reminds me of this scene for some reason, and there's so many unanswered questions with this shit. But the pettiness with WWE, not surprised by this company at all. And the crazy thing is that their loyal supporters are going to continue to be stupid and be and try to act like they're clueless. The thing about it is that wrestling fans are not dumb. Like, I call them dumb because they act like they're dumb, but they're not dumb. This is an elaborate plot to throw this under the rug and pretend that they don't know who West Side Gun is, and this man is plastered all over WWE television when he is there. Cam said that West Side is a huge wrestling fan or a huge fan of wrestling. Just because he isn't loyal to just WWE. They did what they did. Plus, he is black, which makes it worse on them and proves how they feel about us. Yeah, they feel like it's more so. What is that term that they use that about being tolerated or something like that?
Thanks, 13.
Huh?
I was saying thanks to 13 for reposting the stream.
Oh, thank you, bro. It's like we're.
You already said it. You said it. They tolerate us.
Yeah, they just tolerate. Yeah, it's like they will tolerate us, but they won't celebrate us. That's the bars. They will tolerate us. but they will tolerate us, but they won't celebrate us. And this is what they've been doing for fucking generations. And it just, the thing is, I'm keep asking people out there that's watching us, when are we going to wake the fuck up? When are we going to actually make a stand? And honestly, y'all, people that's watching us, I don't think we are. I think people are content. Just like these wrestlers that we've been talking about for the past 2 hours. A lot of them care about they care about their money. They care about being just basic as fuck. This is the mentality in the 21st century. You know what I'm saying? It's about clicks and likes and about controversy, about how, like, who can you piss off online. This is not about your legacy. This is not about common sense. Because if it was about common sense, then WWE wouldn't have even did this shit. And we're not going to talk about Travis Scott. I'm going to leave that part alone. But I land my plane.
Go ahead, Mid-South.
No, I was going to say that some of the other things that was reported in the story is that they done it a bunch of times with West Side Gun. And not only that, they wanted, and this kind of what led to him, I believe, at least from when I was doing a little bit of research on it. He changed his album covers. Like, he went through and changed everything that he did on that had something WWE related on it. And that kind of led to him posting, hey, which means something had to have happened sometime in the last few days where he just went ahead and made a decision, since they kept sending him cease and desist, which he could have got another cease and desist in the mail. And he finally just said he was fed up with it. And he decided to go back and change all of his artwork, everything that had any type of WWE tie, whether it had the name WWE or not, because I even saw something about him putting up a billboard with Virgil and Ted DiBiase on it, and they got upset with that, which had nothing to do with WWE. But because he put those names on there, they sent him another cease and desist. So to me, it just seems like they sent him another string of cease and desist letters, and he finally just threw up his hands and said, all right, screw you. Not only am I going to do what you guys are bugging me about, but I'm going to tell the whole world the entire story just to get out in front of it.
But my whole thing, okay, so like, Miss, I'm not gonna sing you out like you did me. You know, I had to be petty on it. I had to be petty. All right, so why wait so long though? Like, I guess that's the part that I don't understand. Like, why wait so long?
That's exactly why I'm saying it that way. I don't think his intention was to ever do this, but they sent that last letter that I'm assuming that last letter that they sent could have been just a few days ago, and it threw him overboard. You know, we can tolerate a lot of things, but if you tap me on the back of my head too many times, I might just go nuclear. Remember in the 90s, we said going postal because of what happened back then. And I think
period. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just now we do it in like 150 characters or less.
That's right. Yeah.
You know.
So,
but
he keeps saying it over and over and over. He keep reiterating it. He loves pro wrestling. He loves WWE. He loves all wrestling.
Right.
But if the thing you love
breaks your heart,
breaks your heart. Basically breaks your heart. And not only breaks your heart, continue to break your heart by continuing to send you cease and desist letters because they want to protect their IP. And they threw you out of an arena.
And your
hometown.
And can't get your money back. I think that's the kicker. That's the kicker. They kicked. Wow.
What we just witnessed.
Wow, man.
Is a real life villain origin story.
Yeah.
Because this man, I didn't hear. Because some of y'all didn't mention, he also got a wrestling company. Four Ropes, which got Zilla, got stuff,
Enzo,
got the Hardys, got Enzo, got some upcoming guys in there, and what you just did was put motivation.
Put them on risk
Right. You
mode.
just motivated him to now. I'm gonna focus on my company, and I'm gonna bring some of your fan base over here. Because Villa might not make it to WWE, but he's at 4th row. He's our champion. That billboard they just talked about. That if you read that novel that he wrote on Twitter, he said he showed it to Ted DiBiase himself. Ted DiBiase loved it. He was showing the culture about Ted DiBiase that back in the day, black kids wanted that money, and all that stuff. Everybody used to love that. That beat for the DiBiase theme song should have been a hip hop song, by the way. Virgil, show some love for Virgil because y'all have not shown no respect to Virgil since his passing. We're gonna show some respect to Virgil.
He dead?
Yeah, he passed. Yeah, and the belt that was on him was not the $1 million belt. It was that freaking belt that Enzo got. So it was a mixtape cover. I don't know if that was the problem with WWE. Oh, you use a picture that they took from in WWE or WWF at the time, and we own that. It's not a big deal. Then he was not making no money off that. It was a billboard. That's it. He paid for it.
I guess
that's all it is.
I guess the part that I don't understand is like, why burn this bridge now?
So
or like back then or something like that. Yeah,
they burnt the bridge. They burnt the bridge with him. He just didn't publicize it until they sent him. Again, me guessing until they sent him yet another.
Yeah, they kept playing on him.
It was, but it's no. But the thing is, it's no secret that he did a theme song for MVP because if I'm not mistaken, then he performed it at one of the pay-per-views.
He did.
Well, MVP has been saying it for 3 years.
Yeah,
so you knew this already. Then like y'all just say that happened in March. I seen him at a couple pay-per-views in the front row since March to now. So
I think that this is more deeper than just music. I think this is a personal attack. I think this is what it don't make sense. It's not adding up. It's just not. Go ahead, Lightskin. I know you want to go. Go ahead.
Keep in mind, do we remember the last individuals who received a cease and desist from WWE? Of course, I'm talking about Matt and Nick Jackson. What did they do? They turned it into a meme. They created shirts. They created merchandise off of it. And they went ahead and created another wrestling company in it. Mainly because, too sweet, because they could be themselves.
The only one in force?
No, we might get cease and desist.
Yeah, we might get a cease and desist.
We might get cease and desist. We gotta make a t-shirt. We gotta make a t-shirt.
But I mean, the Young Bucks, they ended up, creating not only just merchandise off of this whole cease and desist situation, but they went ahead and created another wrestling company just to go ahead and be themselves and have fun and create an atmosphere where you could be successful without the WWE.
And like really honestly, Lightskin, how many times people can actually say that? I'm not going to even lie to you. Like, I didn't think that AEW was going to last this long. We're going on 7 years. And as of January 1st, like it will be 7 years since AEW has been in existence. And it has been a pleasure, like watching that company. Like at first, like 6 years ago, I didn't know what to think of it. Like, I'm like, what storylines are they going to come up with? Like, how's this going to work? How this going to work? Where the belt's going to be? How they're going to be live? And like 6 years later, I'm so happy to be a fan. Like, I'm happy and Cam, when I'm happy, I'm happy. But the thing about it is that I'm not going to shy away from when people do bullshit in professional wrestling. I'm not going to shy away from that. I'd rather be Happy Chris versus Crash Out Chris. Because Crash Out Chris, like, it makes me feel like some type of way, if that makes sense. But
true.
I mean, when I'll tell you why I knew they was going to succeed. One, TNA told me they was going to succeed. if TNA was still here, I know AEW was gonna make it. So too, if you watch Being the Elite, you know the fans was gonna embrace it just by how they used to do the Being the Elite shows. All the fans is like, hey man, we love what y'all doing. We see y'all want to change the world, the wrestling, blah blah. And that's the time everybody thought they were going to go to WWE. Like, no, y'all opened the door. Especially Dave Meltzer opened his mouth and said they couldn't sell out a 10,000 seat arena. They proved them wrong, and the seeds start playing from there. But if you put, like you just said, side by side, he got his own wrestling company. Now you just lit a fire in his ass. He's hurt. You know what happens to someone that's hurt, that really is, that had love for this, love for y'all, and y'all decide to hurt them? Oh, they're gonna go all out. He's gonna go all out now. Fourth Rope is gonna be promoted. It's gonna be everything on your timelines or everything. You gonna see Fourth Rope. You gonna see him like he probably got a diss track, about to work on a diss track right now. We don't know.
Right. That part. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave this for my final thought, but WWE doesn't give a fuck about black people. And that's just the bottom line. I don't give a damn about you moist ass people that's out there. And I'm gonna call out some of you content creators. Black Arrow, I'm really calling you out. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I know you friends with Jay and y'all do y'all podcasts with NXT wrestlers, black wrestlers. I'm all about that life. But the problem is that every time I see you like doing these podcasts or whatever, and then like have this like amnesia or whatever, like you don't know what the fuck is going on. It blows my fucking mind that you are one of the people that got a big platform. You got a huge platform, but then yet you are supporting someone that does not give a fuck about your skin color. I guess that's wild to me, right? And then the same thing, I have to ask a question about the situation right here. How many black people are actually going to support him and his cause and support him and his company? I don't think y'all are going to do it because I think that you guys are cowards. Not you in particular, Black Arrow, but I just really believe that you and your fan base, WWE fan base, the E-drones, y'all think y'all a bunch of cowards. I really feel that way. I'm not going to miss words with y'all because it's getting to the point you need to stop talking about for the culture. Stop talking about for the culture. It's cool that you enjoy WWE, but then when it comes to black issues, don't talk about it. That goes for all the content creators that's out there. That's black. Don't talk about fucking for the culture when you're fucking supporting someone that wants to just tolerate us and not celebrate us. You don't want me to talk about Black History Month this past Black History Month that just passed, right? Remember, they tolerate us, not celebrate us. There's a difference.
All right.
So, with that being said, I'm sorry. I'm just
but with that being said, once again, we have another poll that we did in the chat. 67% of you said WWE is completely wrong for how they treated Westside Gunn. At 67%, 25% of you are saying that he should take some sort of legal action against WWE, and 8% of you are saying he should automatically connect with AEW now and go all in. Pun intended.
He's already there.
He's already there.
Mm-hmm. He's getting paid every time her sin can come out.
Yep.
Every time her sin come out, and every time you fans say we hurt people, he's getting paid. And knowing Tony Khan,
he's good.
Knowing Tony Khan, he can be even more petty. I'll pay you double.
I'll make more themes for y'all. What else y'all need? Who else need a theme?
I mean,
right.
My thing before you even go that far though on this situation, nothing surprising about WWE but paying this. Let's go back to Mickey James in the trash bag. Let's go back to Hot and Murders, all that stuff. It's just WWE history, man. Nothing surprising with WWE. The only time you go surprise with WWE, you tell me they are born again, all of them, born again Christian, and this is the church of wrestling entertainment. That's the only way you go surprise me. And then that might not surprise me. They do some foolish shit there too, but I ain't gonna go there. That's not my lane. It's this situation right here is just he's just the latest of probably more shit that's gonna come to light. That's it. WWE has lost 2025. It's a done deal. We're not even in December yet. It's a done deal. I'm done.
Okay, cool. So for the 118 people that are watching us this evening, I really do. Yay! We greatly appreciate you guys for watching. You don't know how much this means to us, but what we need you to do, we need you to share and repost this on your lives. I know y'all can do it. That would definitely help us, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to make sure matter of fact, we're like the Young Bucks. We're trying to change the world in professional wrestling as far as podcasting go. So the only way that we can do that is with your help. So share, like, rewatch this podcast on YouTube. We'll greatly appreciate that. And thanks for watching the show. So what we're going to do is we are going to do final thoughts. Whoever want to go first.
Which way are you pointing there, Enforcer?
I don't even know.
You see the camera. You want me to go?
No.
Okay.
I'll kick it off. Number one, I agree with Chris. Paul Levesque does not care about black people. But also, I want to say thank you to those of you who have been reaching out to me over the last 40 days.
What's up, man? Everything Pro Wrestling. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Because no, you're good. I want to thank all of you who have reached out to me and sent your support to me, and everybody who has been going through this whole government shutdown for the last 40 days. Y'all were not in the live during the pre-show on TikTok earlier today. I did come out and say, read an article from Politico that they reached an agreement deal to end the shutdown, and it looks like it may have passed. It's supposed to go back to the House. I'm not sure, but it looks like this is finally going to be over. However, my mindset still remains the same. Thank you. My mindset still remains the same. This is a situation that could have been avoided. This is a situation where it shouldn't have taken this long. And it's definitely a situation that should not have involved people who were essentially working for free. You know, there's no way in hell that anybody should be used as bargaining chips to even come up with a solution for this. The solution should be take care of your people. Period. And the things that we were seeing in the last 40 days from individuals who should have been, whose main responsibility is to take care of their people, is wild work. So like I said, I'm glad that this seems like it's going to be over. But as far as I'm concerned, forget your holidays. All right? The best thing that I will do for the holidays is spend it with my loved ones, and that is my brother and my mother. And they are the only two that I have left in this life. And of course, my family here at Heels for Life.
Oh, you don't have to butter us up. We love you too.
Life's gonna say y'all ain't getting shit.
No Christmas for you.
All right. Who's next?
Unmute.
Muted.
Yeah, I don't really have many final thoughts this time around. I think 2026, I guess I can say something about that. I think it's going to be an interesting time in wrestling. I think something bad is going to happen when it comes to a particular company.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to say what it is just yet. I'm going to talk more about it here in the future. But I will say that I am looking forward to attending as many AEW and other promotional shows as I can over the next year. because I believe traveling for wrestling is something everyone should experience. So, my final little statement is we still need to get together and plan to attend AEW Revolution in February.
Where is that
Let's
gonna be?
make that happen.
Hasn't
been announced. Hasn't been announced yet.
I'm for it. Yeah, I'm for it. Just let me know.
Yep.
All right. Who's next? Go ahead.
So kind of what Miss South said I was going. That's what I was going with. We had a little, I guess, a tease earlier that Double Nothing might be in New York, and if it is, that's one I definitely gotta go to. But yeah, we definitely 2026. We definitely gotta do it big. We gotta meet up. We gotta do a live face-to-face podcast, stuff like that. Just make some goals, and when you make goals, let's make it happen. Also, let's get ready for some good wrestling this week. Blood and Guts, first ever female Blood and Guts this week, and yeah, it's very hard out there right now, people. Food, gas, bills, homes, whatever. Make the right decisions. Take care of yourself. Don't try to go out and have fun, and then you come back and you try to do a GoFundMe because you can't pay your rent. Take care in-house first, and then you worry about having a good time. I'd rather be broke in my house and look at TV and try to have a party and then asking and begging for somebody to help me. That's a grown-ass man. That's a pride thing, but he'll be out here. Other than that, man, y'all stay blessed. I always tell my boys this, and I'm going to tell y'all this on here. Don't let no one stress you out. Don't let no one try to take your joy. Be positive. Have the Okada energy. Fuck them with a smile. And that's all I got to say. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your night. Peace.
So, first of all, always I'm sorry. Well, first of all, congratulations to Light Skin, getting his money back, getting more money in his pocket. That's all I care about. That's what's been on my mind for the longest, since this shutdown started. So now I can worry about other shit. So but for our audience, you guys have been rocking with us for almost 7 years, and 8 years actually. My gratitude, I don't know like what else to like really say other than I love you guys, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with us on all social media platforms. I'm just gonna say this to anybody that's a content creator that's like struggling to try to figure out like how you're gonna attract like viewers. For me, I had to learn who I was, and I have to be comfortable in my own skin. If I wasn't comfortable in my own skin, I wouldn't have got this far in life. I wouldn't have even got far in anything that I do. So if you're wondering what is the first step, be you. That's the only thing that I can tell you. That's the most powerful tool that you have. I'm not talking about graphics. I'm not talking about like clicks and likes. You have to find you before you can do anything else, because this is a hard profession. It's very stressful. It's rewarding, but it definitely will wear on you. Definitely. But the rewards is so fucking awesome. And I'm not going to lie to you. This year has been a defining year for this podcast, and we're only getting bigger. So I can't wait until the end of this year. We got some things lined up for you guys. We're doing a Christmas party this year, but this time it's going to be bigger. It's going to be way bigger. I'm thinking about doing it we'll probably do it on TikTok, because we can definitely get more people, since our page has been growing over the past like months. So but yeah, other than that, I love you guys. Can't wait until Blood and Guts. I think we're doing a watch party. I believe we are going to be doing a watch party. So if you do not have HBO Max, and if you want to join us on our Discord, definitely hit me up, hit me, Ziggy, or anybody on this panel up for a link, and we'll definitely hook you up. I think I'm gonna take off work on that Wednesday because I don't want to do anything but just sit and chill and promote Blood and Guts. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, other than that, y'all, love y'all, and give it to Ziggy.
No, that's all I got, man. Y'all were great. It was a great turnout. Like Chris and everyone said, we are so close to our goal. It's not even funny. Like, hey, shout out V. Thank you for the sub. We appreciate it, man. And
thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
We do not take these types of things lightly, man. Y'all support means the world to us. We're gonna take all of the support that y'all are giving us, and we're gonna just keep building on it from here. Yeah, man, I just appreciate y'all. Same sentiments that Chris and all the guys on the panel. Definitely appreciate it, and see y'all in the next one.
And once again, everybody, too, we got the cookout tomorrow. So anything that we did not discuss, which is I think it was the BW 500. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Also, shout out to my boy Corey that we just met. He is a wrestler. Or I think Corey Dillinger, if I'm not mistaken. Follow Nasty Leroy. Follow Big Daddy, Adrian. Follow Rufus Lala. Follow all of them motherfuckers. I've been follow all of them. But yeah, until that time. Oh, follow us on TikTok, H4L Wrestling Podcast. Yep. Until that time, we'll see you guys next weekend. Peace.
Heels for life, we in the zone. Steel chairs, flying bodies hitting the dome. Pyro pop in the crowd in the rage. Wrestling's all gospel, we preach from the stage. No face turns, just healing it raw. Fighting the rules, straight breaking the law. Mike in the ring, we cutting promo. Pie going platinum, better check the logo. Heels for life, we don't play fair. Go belt, loud chant, feel it in the air. Heels for life. Let's go. Heels for life, we in the zone. Steel chairs, flying bodies hitting the dome. Pyro pop in the crowd in the rage. Wrestling's all gospel, we preach from the stage. No face turns, just healing it raw. Fighting the rules, straight breaking the law. Mike in the ring, we cutting promo. Pie going platinum, better check the logo. Heels for life, we don't play fair. Gold belts, loud chants, feel it in the air. Heels for life, the squad so mean. Black boots stomping through your TV screen. Bell rings, we calling the heat. Pie bomb takes, we slamming the